I hit it. I clicked it. Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
There we go. It started.
It started.
It started.
It started already.
Well, let's make it official.
Let's officially make it official. Officially.
Hey, there's the kid on the couch.
Hey, there we go. Damn intern.
You're listening to the Uncomfortably Funny podcast with Dave Hodge, Anthony Ennis, and Shay Farrell.
So what does uncomfortably funny mean? Say something uncomfortably funny.
What are you streaming on?
You don't want to
I got the Facebook there. Facebook Live.
It's so fucking horrible, but you don't want to laugh. What can you do? Like, so it's taboo humor. That's what that means.
Dave, go bring her in.
Uncomfortably funny. Okay, so let's hear it. Let's hear something that's taboo or uncomfortably funny.
I guess she's feeling shy.
Yeah. All right.
I guess grab the random girl from outside and bring her in.
Yeah, you know what?
I
Just-
should have
just grab any
specified.
old girl off
I
the
should have
street.
specified and said what she looked like or something when I told him to come get you. We just started like momentarily, so
Like a second
you're
ago.
here basically on time. Well,
Listen,
you're just as late as everybody else.
Yeah,
How about
yeah,
that?
let's put it that
Let's
way.
go with that one.
Who else is supposed to be here?
That's it. We're it.
We're it. Anthony's Conrading you. He said
Yes.
What does that mean?
he couldn't make it because he had to work tonight. So
He's so full of shit. Oh, he said he are over there.
That's good.
sit right here.
Sit right there. This way.
That way we're a lot closer.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on the TV.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, at least on that and that and that and that. How are you? Long time no see.
How are you guys?
It's
We did
been a
not get
while.
Conraded by Conrad, only by Anthony.
Yes. We were Ennis.
What am I?
We were Ennis today. Yes, you are a verb.
Yes.
I thought that we
In
had
my
that discussion.
defense, I don't remember. I only remember canceling.
The one time. Well, the other time we were supposed to get together, and it was like, oh yeah, maybe next week. I'm like, all right, sounds great. And we never really got back to each other. I was like, not entirely.
So you were Conrad Hodge.
It should be on.
That's on.
Hello?
Looks like it's on. Can you hear anything?
I can hear, but can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it is kind of low.
It is
What the
very
hell's
low.
going on? Boom, try
Because I
again.
can't hear myself.
Looks like she's on over
Boom,
there.
boom,
What
boom, boom,
about
boom.
here?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that wouldn't be
should be
that.
in there. No, let me see.
Yeah.
Just in case. Is that better?
Can you hear me?
No.
No, not at all.
Should I go over there?
Try it.
Try it. Try that. This is the professionalism we have.
Yeah, I know. Is that working?
Can you? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
much better.
there we go. Nice.
Much better. Wow, this is official.
Now it's official.
Now now that you can talk, it's official.
Now it's official. We have a guest, and we can hear her.
And we can hear her. Yeah,
and we
that's
can hear
good.
her. And at 8:15, we have a comedian at Arizona calling in, Preston Gunderson.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Calling from the Arizona, is he?
Yes.
From the old Green Canyon.
We had to sit there like, I'm like, yeah, so 8:15 would be a good time to call. He goes, all right, what time zone? I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you're fucking out there. So
8:15 be a great time to call. What time zone? Dude, what are you, stoned? It's
Yeah.
8:15. What did I just tell you?
dude, I thought that was Colorado that had the weed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think they all have them now, except for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
No, we have
everybody
medical.
Does.
We have medical.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but what good is
gotta
that,
get a
right?
prescription for that.
Yeah, I know, really. Gotta
Like,
go to
it's
my
just
Sure, could you
Xanax.
get
gotta go to my
somewhere else?
doctor and be like,
Yeah.
dude, man, hook me up.
Actually, it's a good idea though
What's
You know
that?
what sucks?
to go to get a prescription.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then make brownies.
I tried that. I told you I tried that when I was in LA.
Yeah.
Bacon brownies.
No, I tried
Oh.
to get the prescription. I was gonna go, but I didn't have cash on me when I walked by one of the many vendors on the boardwalk in Venice Beach. But
What
I
are the
said,
sidewalk pharmacists?
Hey, yeah, sidewalk pharmacist. So I'm like, well, I have a medical card. It's like a health savings account. I'm like, can I use that?
Yeah, an HSA.
No, cash only. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. What kind of doctor doesn't want
Yeah.
to be paid?
Yeah, what kind of doctor doesn't want records?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want
Why don't you want
Good
records of
type
this
of
stuff?
doctor.
What kind of doctor doesn't want a paper trail? What the hell
That's
is
what
that?
I want to know. It's kind of
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah. So, thank you for calling in Paul's show the other night.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was just a weird situation because we were supposed to do it on Friday.
Right. He was working Friday, wasn't
He
he?
does his show every Friday.
Right.
He was working and was in Orlando. Mm-hmm. Wasn't coming back until Saturday. Last second thing that he couldn't get back in time. But doesn't tell me.
Oh, you didn't go down there Friday, did you?
I wound up going down to AC instead.
Oh,
So I
you,
started.
so you went down Friday.
I was gonna go down Friday, and as I was going, and he said he couldn't make it. Right down. I'm like, all right. I just stay on the fucking Parkway. I'll go say what's up to Matt Bridgestone.
There you go.
Hung out there for a little bit.
You went this past weekend?
Did he give you a spot?
Yeah. No, I was just like bullshit. I was like, I just wanted to say what's up. I sat.
Was
in
the
for a
show
little bit.
going on?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You
Yeah.
should have jumped up.
Zach was saying, Zach Pickett, he was saying, oh, why don't you just tell him to go on? He'll put. I'm like, I don't want to.
He would.
I know he would, but
That's
I don't
good.
want to
Was
push
it Friday? Because he
Yeah.
needed more people Friday. I was
Right.
going to go up, but I couldn't find a
He
way.
got people to come on, so I didn't want to like be too pushy about it. I'm not a total dick.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I forgot I was supposed to message him to have him call in because he wanted to call in to talk about the Pete Davidson tickets that I play coming.
Oh, yeah. Have Matt call in.
Yeah, have him call in. Message
So-
him now.
I actually put the number on this time.
Oh, there you go.
Look at me, trying to
Have
be
a look at
professional
you.
and
Are
shit.
people watching?
No. Probably
Not
not.
at all. Oh yeah, Paul's on there. What's up, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Paul Field. He was No Filter Paul from
I
Opie and
gotta
Anthony
keep.
Radio.
I gotta try to get. I keep saying I'm gonna get down there, and just Fridays are tough.
It was a lot of fun doing
Where
it,
is
though.
he? Where is he?
He's in Lacey.
Lacey. All right, that's not bad. We're doing that show in Forked River.
Yeah, which is
Thursday.
it's like
So,
not
like,
too far
right
from his
there.
house.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's pronounced forked,
yeah.
Yeah.
not forked?
No.
No,
Ah.
well, you could be
Forked.
forked. I liked Forked River.
You learn something every day.
Leave it to the fucking South Jerseyans to be like, no, I can't name it fucking Forked River. That sounds stupid. We're gonna call it Forked.
It's like Houston Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate that shit.
Houston, Soho, NoHo.
Yeah.
I love Houston, Texas.
And that's
It's a
all.
lot- very
yeah.
nice down there.
And that's all from London anyway.
Or Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Gotta go to Mobile, Alabama. You won't get married to your sister.
But do they have cell phones in mobile?
Yeah.
They got mobiles
All
in
right,
mobile.
good.
They call me all the
you
time for buses.
They call me on my mobile. In mobile.
Yeah. What do? You sell buses?
Yeah.
Like
I'm-
hey, I got this beauty for a little old lady from Pasadena drove it. That's it.
No,
Low
no.
mileage.
I sell
This one
charter
rock band had this
buses.
tour bus for 1 year. They only had
Charter
one
bus
tour.
trips.
You do what? You
Charter bus trips.
you sell the trips,
yeah,
not
we,
the bus
we,
itself.
Right. We broker it out to other
To other
people,
people.
vendors.
Okay.
Yeah.
What bus company is that you do? That you do it for?
What?
Who do you do it for?
Is it
who
for
do
a
you
tour
work for?
company or?
I don't know if I should say.
All right, fair enough. I totally understand. I get that. But that fancy
that's
one.
that's
US
free
Coachways,
advertisement.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, Greyhound gets mad when you mention them. So
Right. U.S. Coachways I work for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're huge. Huge. Coastways is nationwide, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good job.
So basically, it's like the charter buses for the vacations that
Yeah.
people. Like my parents took me to DC once.
On a bus?
Yes.
But it was just you guys or like a group of people?
Oh, there was a whole bunch of people. It was, but they were, you could book through the group that was doing this tour.
Oh, okay.
So we did like
Yeah, so it was-
Colonial Williamsburg, DC, and Busch Gardens. I'm like, great.
On a bus.
Yeah, I was 10. I didn't know any better.
I don't like taking the bus to the freaking Port Authority.
No.
No, actually, I don't mind it
hate
because
the
I go to
bus.
sleep. I go to sleep. Just
It's a fun
You know, it's
drive.
funny. The bus is faster than the train from where I live. I'm down the road. I'm in Hazlitt. So the bus that picks me up, it's like 45, 50 minutes. The train's an hour and 20. to
Wow.
get to Penn Station. Yeah, because it has more stops.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You know, once the bus gets on the Parkway and the Turnpike, it
Unless
just
you
keeps
get that
going.
express. But then for you, it's a pain because the only way you get the good express is if you get the one out of Oldbridge.
Yeah, and I'm not going there.
Yeah, that's out of the way.
I'm 10 minutes.
If you're
in
going
two
that
directions
far,
from
yeah.
from the train station.
If you
I'm
go
10
that far,
minutes
you might
in.
as well just drive into the city.
Yeah.
I have no idea any parts of Jersey. Like I had trouble from you telling me 3 blocks up to the left.
All right, fair enough.
You don't have any, and
directions.
you have no parts of Jersey whatsoever. And it's
Well,
funny
I mean,
because like
sure.
you're a stone's throw from Staten Island
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
40 minutes it took me to get here.
Well, that's because of the Staten Island traffic.
Yeah,
No,
because
there
of the
wasn't even
traffic.
traffic. Maybe I
What side
might
of
have
Staten
taken the
Yeah.
wrong.
Might have
way.
You're not
driven
coming
to
from
Fulton.
way
No,
down
but I
by
was
Victory
over by the
Boulevard,
Bears
are
Inn.
you?
Yeah,
All right, so you
I
can't.
was over by in Rosebank.
I was
Okay.
over on Highland Boulevard this afternoon, so yeah, I know it's a pain in the ass sometimes.
I'm by the. I was close to the ferry, so.
And I made the stupid mistake. Have you ever taken directions from somebody else and not paid attention to them and got really fucked up, even though you knew where you should have been going?
Well, they usually, when somebody's actually giving you directions, and it's like, okay, now, what you want to do is you want to go down here, and make a left, and then you go to make a right, and then you make a left, and then at the big sign you want to make a and then they keep going. After the third thing, I'm like, I fucking lost my.
yeah,
right.
I'm done. I'm out.
I'm going LR. No, what's number 8?
Well, no, I went to do it the easy way. I said, just give me the address. I'll put it in the GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said Highland Boulevard.
Yeah, Highland.
I'm like, yeah, I know Highland Boulevard. They said Higland. I'm like, not paying attention at all. So I'm typing. I'm like, why is this not coming up? I've been to Highland Boulevard before.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so I had to Google
You
the name
just
of the place I
didn't
had to
know how
go
to
to. I'm
spell
like,
it.
Highland. Never
Highland
mind.
Boulevard.
I'm a retard. Never mind.
Yes.
Never mind.
What's the one right over Page? right over the bridge.
Page, yeah.
Right?
That's the other side of the island.
That's the other side, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. See, so you're from the other side, like by Victory Boulevard and
Yeah.
the Fairs. I don't know that.
Oh, by the good
I
shit.
actually live like right off Victory Boulevard.
Oh, do you?
By the old Woo Wear store.
Yes, not far from there. Yeah, not far.
I used to get my Woo Wear from there.
Really?
Yeah.
I know exactly where that is. Yeah, it's about 15-minute walk from my house, maybe.
Nice.
Is it still there?
No.
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 They shut that
No,
down.
I
Unfortunately,
I
Yeah,
I
a
can't
long
imagine
time ago.
anything named Woolwear staying around.
No, it was the Wu-Tang store.
Yeah.
Like the
They-
bands.
If you wanted to buy anything Wu Tang, they had it.
Yeah.
They ran it. They owned
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You might even run into them there. Oh, that's always good. What the
Yeah.
hell happened?
I think it just went on sleep.
What the hell happened? Hey.
Hey, dear.
Hey, is it still on?
Shut up, dear you.
Are we still on?
Yeah, we're still on. I don't know.
Look at
Maybe
that.
not. We'll know momentarily. I'll see.
Put your hand up there.
No,
man.
I think that's the old
I think
video.
Yeah,
That's
it's the
us.
old feed.
So I have to reshare it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, because it didn't go. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. It just stopped.
This is
Just stopped.
just showing me how bad my posture is.
You know. Yeah.
You too?
I know. Dude,
We start
look,
talking Woo Wear, it got all
Yeah,
upset.
we look up there, and the next thing we know, it's like, shut that
Yeah.
my friend.
I can't help it, especially with this chair, you know. with the
Yeah, I know.
foliage.
We don't.
One day
this
I'll
is-
afford real chairs.
Listen,
No,
listen.
it's
This
okay.
is Pet Cemetery Studios.
Yes, named after my deceased dog,
Yes.
Oh, your dog.
who was
died?
here when she died in November. So for the first couple months, she was just like limping around here.
Aw, my
And-
dog's dying.
She was
That's
20.
horrible. Don't
Oh,
you hate
wow.
it when they?
Yeah.
I think my
She should have been
dog's
put down like 5-10 years before that, though.
I had a cat that I really. His name was Red Rover, and I loved this cat. He was like an extraordinary cat. He was exceptional. He did things like first of all, he thought he was a dog. So right off the bat, you gotta like him. Like he licked you like a dog. He was like, dude, the sandpaper dog. What are you
Yeah.
doing? Right? But
hurts.
then I woke up one morning and I slept in actually, and I came downstairs and he was
To like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I slept way the hell in. I was groggy as fuck. It was 9, like 8:30 in the morning. You know, that's 4 hours. For
That's
me.
for you, that's a
4
lot,
hours
yeah.
of sleeping in for me. But I come down and he's laying on his side on the with his head on the lamp, but he's like,
Oh no.
God.
You
Come
really
on,
had to, like,
come
an
eat, come
open-
eat.
What's that? He had like a seizure
Oh wow.
or some sort of aneurysm type thing, and I talked to the doctors and they're like, look,
He's
with
old.
what happened? No, he wasn't even that old. He said what happened to him? Even if you were standing right there, there's nothing you could actually do.
Yeah.
You know, he was having like
Had an
an
embolism,
aneurysm.
mid-back stroke.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? And he was laying there and his tongue was hanging out, and I was like, so I called my wife and I'm like, I think Red Rover's dead. And you know what she asked me? Are you sure? Like she was upset too. She couldn't. I know. She's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Well, hold on. Let me."
Did
go
you give it mouth to mouth?
I'm like, kick. You know? I actually did that with my ex-wife. Her cat died in front of us, and he actually had a seizure, and I watched him check out. He was like,
You and your
"Ah."
seizure
Are you sure
cats.
it's not
Yeah.
you guys? Like,
Yeah.
No, it's definitely well.
I'm sensing
Wait,
What are you
a
putting in the
pattern
Does
food?
it, does it mean anything when I grab him by the neck and choke him? Because
No.
they don't like that. So they seem to like it.
Well, they have 9 lives. What the fuck?
I know, really. I was on 8. I lost count, and no. So he's eating dinner, the cat, and he looks up and he starts seizing, and then I watched him. Check out. I went. He goes, and I was like, shit, he's dead. To the vet, 40 minutes, gonna be a $300 bill. I know it. And I know he's
pulled
dead.
over, honey.
Yeah, honey, can we just like open the door? Run, you're free.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
think he's
country.
dead. Let's throw him against the wall and see if he moves.
Let's see
Yeah.
what sticks.
Yeah, come on.
I had a cat that got run over.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah,
Pleasant.
yeah.
You didn't find him though.
Oh,
You
yeah.
must have found him if
Yeah.
you knew he was run over.
Oh, I saw her body. I cried over her dead body. Yeah, she had
Yeah.
one eyeball popping
My
out.
baby.
Oh.
No, I
Oh.
did. I was young too. I was like,
Oh, that's even worse.
it was 2000. I think it was like pre 9/11. Yeah, it was like right before 9/11, maybe.
Really?
So that was a
yeah.
bad month.
Yeah.
Cat died
Yeah.
9/11.
Well, I went to Disney World that month too.
Well,
so it
there you
wasn't
go.
that
I
bad.
think Goofy had a heart attack.
We actually landed like 2 days right before 9/11 and that Sunday.
Really?
At
Were you
Los
stuck in
Angeles
Florida
Airport.
because of
Yeah.
that?
No, 2 days before.
Oh, 2 days. You came home 2 days
were
before.
coming home,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. A lot of people
Well,
are
that's
stuck
good.
where they were.
Yeah.
When you're stuck in Disney, that's hard to take.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
I would never have that. Oh,
No, I was here, yeah. So.
No, Disney loves that shit. Like, everything there's so expensive. How much you want to get in now? $150? Holy shit! is Mickey gonna blow me? Because that's what
Yeah.
Is that
that's
how
the way I
much
want
the
to see
tickets
it.
are now? 150?
Yeah, $150 to get in the door.
I don't remember.
That's
how
it?
much they
And
went
that's
up.
why you have, and then they give you if you add more days, they go down. So it's it's should be $300 for 2 days, but it's not. It's $298.
Yeah.
It's,
They shaved that $2 off for you.
Woo!
Yay.
the tax?
Well, no, you know what it is? They take like $20 off, but with the tax, it's back up to $300
It's right
anyway.
back up to $300, but it's still better than $320.
Yes.
That's why you got to go 7 days.
That's for 1 day? $300?
Two.
No, that's for 2.
Okay.
Like the more days you get, the cheaper it is. So you have to buy 7-day passes. The last time I went, I bought 6-day passes, and they threw in the 7th one for free.
Okay.
But when you got a family of 4, that's a lot of friggin' money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most.
shit.
Like I had a condo that I rented for a week. Was 3 bedrooms, big marble bathroom, balconies, pools, the whole 9 yards. It was gorgeous, and that was $400 cheaper than getting in the parks. Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Just
Well,
taking
Florida's
it
cheap, for the
I would just
Yeah.
go to the parks 1 day. Sorry, kids. That's it.
But that's
you
the
gotta-
most expensive.
Oh, right.
Well, only by day.
overall.
That's how you get the-
overall.
that's how they get
is
you.
you get you buy more days, and then they you go to parks. They have 4 big parks now. So you got Animal Kingdom. You got also now. I'm standing in Disney and I'm looking at everyone in Animal Kingdom riding the Everest Express, and it's like, well, I gotta friggin' go ride that now.
I want to go back to Disney World now.
What's that?
I want to go now.
All right, get the car.
All right. No, I'm probably gonna go down in December. My uncle moved down there this last December, so
Oh, that's nice. Well, at least you got somewhere to go.
yeah, at least I could stay somewhere. But
Yeah.
it's still a pain in the ass. Like you said, 150 each. That's like 300 a day.
Yeah. It's
Either
insane.
way.
And Disney's
really
not as
crazy.
big as I was at the Disney in California,
Yeah.
and that's tiny. The one
Yeah,
in
it's
Anaheim,
real tiny
that's
compared.
real tiny. That's
Same price though.
And I'd read, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that you can fit the all of Disneyland and the parking lot of Disneyland in the parking lot of Disney World.
Yeah.
That's the size difference. Because Disney
Wow.
World is so much bigger.
Well, I mean, they bought up the whole swamp area of a
Yeah.
certain part of
yeah.
Orlando outskirts.
God, you think about all the money they dumped into there and all the money they made.
Not a lot. You know who made a lot of money on that? Yogi Berra.
Well, somebody had to.
No, he was one of the major plot owners. Him, I forget who else. It was like a couple, like the old school Yankees and shit. And they had. I was just watching a thing on Disney World. And they were like, oh yeah, they had to basically beg Yogi to buy it, so they had to overpay Yogi Berra to get his plot of land because it was part of where they had like main attractions to be planned inside the park. I'm like, good for him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he needed the money.
Yeah.
I mean, he did, absolutely. I mean, you needed to have Space Mountain.
Yeah.
So fucking,
Poor Walt.
poor Walt.
I wonder if how he's doing inside that cryogenic freezer.
I was just going to say, they did that, right? They chopped
Yeah.
off his head?
No,
Oh, they didn't do the head
They
chop.
just-
They just put the whole body in, right?
I don't think that's. I think that's
A rumor?
a rumor. I think what happened is he died, and then that was it. Like the fucking rest of us. That's it. You know what I
He
mean?
died and he still hated
He
it.
died. Yeah, he died.
Ted Williams, just the opposite. They did sever the head
Did they?
because the kids were having a custody fight over the body.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, that's different.
And the one son wanted to use DNA and have a clone made. I'm like, stop, please, people.
Is that illegal?
It's Ted Williams. It's not. It's Ted Williams. It's not like it's Albert Einstein where we could use another genius. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's Ted freaking Williams.
He was a hero fighter pilot, though.
It's Ted Williams.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean?
He's no Joe DiMaggio.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you wanted a Mr. Coffee,
Ridiculous.
God,
So I don't know who Ted Williams is.
That's all right. He's a
that's all
baseball
right.
player.
Do you know who Joe DiMaggio is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was actually considered just as good as they were like comparable, but he played for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he sucks.
Yeah.
He's the Boston Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah. And apparently his family's fighting over him.
Not anymore.
How
they cut
long
the head
ago
off.
did he die? Recently?
2000.
Oh. 2000?
Yeah. Like 99, 2000. I know he went to the All-Star
And they're
game.
still fighting over his
No,
body?
not still,
Oh,
but
okay.
like at the time there
I
was
was
a
going
big.
to say,
I was gonna
it's
say, after-
probably just decomposed by
17
now.
years later, I'd be like, here, you can have it.
Yeah, it's
They already cut the
You
head
take
off.
it.
Just keep it going.
Yeah.
dust.
Who needs
Yeah,
this?
you take it. Here, give me a broom and a pan. You can have it. Crazy people. I bet these people get buried in their cars and shit.
What?
The people get buried. Oh, I'm taking my car with me. The one guy got buried in his Mercedes. I think a Brazilian,
never heard of
Brazilian
that.
millionaire. He had a plot big enough for him to have his car put
If
in
you
there,
could
and he
afford
put
it,
all
yeah.
and he put all his money in the trunk.
I feel like that's something like just a rich asshole would do. Like,
Yeah, that's
like
what it is.
instead
Burying
of
your money
giving,
with you?
like instead of giving the car to the wife or the kids, or like I'm burying it with me.
Yeah, I'm taking it with me. I'm gonna drive it around heaven. I'm gonna put skid marks on clouds.
I told you what I want to do. I want to do that thing where they put me inside the little sack and they grow a tree out of my remains.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
That's something that's like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's like admirable.
Or you see the glass.
I'm going to plant my
you
own
see
tree in
those
Israel with me in it.
where they take your ashes. You get cremated, and they take
That's
your
it,
ashes
yeah.
and they blow it into glass,
Okay.
and they make swirls.
Oh, make like a bong out of it.
Well,
You could.
Oh my God! They could take some of it and roll me up and smoke me. Then you could have a little me in you.
Like how high?
Yes.
Yeah. But they make these little glass things you put on your fireplace mantle, and your ashes are actually what's in the swirl
Huh.
of the glass.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
I would do that
Yeah. You want to be like on
just
the mantle?
because I'd be like all gaudy and shit, to be like,
Yeah.
You look
"He's up-
real
he's
fancy,
up on the
Shay.
mantle." That's done. So no, I don't. I just whatever.
No?
Once I'm dead,
Do you
want
wanna
to
be buried or
cremated? No, I
cremated?
want to be buried. I'm spending $6,000 on a box you're gonna stick in the ground.
Is that how much they go
but,
for now?
But yeah, if not more.
Hmm.
If not, if you're gonna do that, then I want one like sequined. I want like red sequined and
Sequins.
bedazzled and shit.
I want a clear one, a see-through one.
Yeah, a lucite casket. I want to see everyone watching me, worms and everything. What's he
Hello?
doing in there? Hello, 5 minutes, Mr. Hoffa.
Hello, Frenchie.
Yeah. Hello, Frenchie. Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then I would want the dirt to be clear also, so you could just come in and look down and see
White
me.
sand
You get White
beach,
sand.
yeah.
You push it abroad, and there I am. Can I be buried like this? Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just looking to get cremated. I don't want to be buried. What about you?
I don't know. I don't really want anything. I don't want
I
to
want
die.
whatever's cheapest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna pay for it.
Throw me in the yard.
I don't think I would want to be cremated. I don't want to be buried. I don't want anything.
You really don't have much of a choice.
I
You
know.
guys, well, you have. They could prop you up in the living room, but that's only for so long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I was planning on that anyway.
Yeah.
That's an Irish wake. Yeah.
Yep. Prop you up in front
Yes.
of the TV. Put a Jameson in my hand.
Well, what else do you need?
No, you're not Irish.
What
are you?
else is there?
You
My
are.
dad's Irish. Yeah.
Right.
So normally on Monday nights,
Yes, normally.
you're
Where-
running
where-
the mic at the Liberty Tavern, right?
No, I stepped down
You
from
did?
my position.
Uh-oh, you
I
did. Were
You got a
hi-
car. You moved on.
Were you high up?
No,
to
I
begin
don't have a
with?
car. It's Sam Stevens' car.
Oh, I thought he gave it to you. I'm sorry.
Well, he lets me use it. Yeah, but it's still his.
Nice. That's pretty fancy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
why
it's
did
cool.
you stop doing Liberty?
So I wanted to move on to bigger and better things. So I'm
That's a
here.
good thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
No,
you-
I mean, it's just. I mean, nothing's happening to me there.
When,
you know.
when you move on to bigger and better things, can you take us with you?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Well, we almost got Conraded again because she was like, "Hey, I don't think I can make it Monday."
When
Because,
was that? 20 minutes ago.
No, on Friday I think it was Thursday or Friday, and I'm like, "No, Thursday," because I talked to you again on Friday about it.
Yeah.
So on Thursday she's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna do a spot at Dangerfield on Monday, so I don't think I can." I'm like, "All right, I'll look into it," and I was gonna ask somebody on Friday.
Right.
She got back to me before I talked to that person. So I'm like, no, it's still available. If you're ready to come by Monday, you come on down.
What happened to the spot at Dangerfield?
So originally I was told I could do Monday and Tuesday, but then the other booker was like Monday was full, so
Okay.
to do tomorrow. So
Okay. So there's two different
Perfect.
bookers at Dangerfields.
Or
Two different
shows.
shows.
It's the same show. It's the New Comic All Stars.
Okay.
David Suarez and Julius Donat.
Donut. Yeah.
Or Donut. Donut.
I never met.
yeah.
I never met Julius.
He's a really nice guy.
I've heard he's a very nice guy. I've
Yeah.
never met him. I talked to him once on the
a
phone.
little eccentric. He's nice though.
Yeah. He
Yeah, I spoke to him on the
fancies
phone.
I
so he was
spoke to him
doing-
on the phone once, but now those are bringer shows, right? The new
not
Comic All
really.
Stars?
Kind like you have to. The way that they explained it to me, it's not really a bringer. It's not like
But you need
just
10
so.
people.
No, not at all. Not 10 people. Like, not so that the producer can walk home with money. It's more for the crowd. So it's hard
Right,
on
you
a
would definitely
Tuesday
want a
night.
crowd,
Yeah,
right.
that's why he's like everyone has to help. Whether
Right.
it's you're bringing 2 people or you're advertising for us
Well, that's
or
good.
barking. So it's like you don't have to bring the 2 people. You have to help somehow because
right.
why? I mean, we're
so-
not
yeah,
we're
so-
not household names that we can just step on.
No. Well,
We're not
going
going to pack the house on a Tuesday, you're saying?
Yeah.
No, wait. I could.
Yeah.
I could.
but
Wait,
yeah.
wait, this house, right?
Yeah.
We're
you
halfway
meant-
there right now.
You didn't mean a comedy club.
No.
No, in other words, you could do that because my biggest thing is I had to stop doing bringer shows early because I just people just don't go.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I can't basically blame them. They all have, kids. They get up early in the morning and this and that. They don't want to go to the city on a Tuesday night and come see me at 8 o'clock for 5 minutes
Of course.
to pay to get in from down the shore and go. So I get it. Of course, I also can't get them out in my own hometown. But the point is. So you could do something else to get that stage.
Right.
Is what it is. You don't have to bring people because that's my biggest thing.
That's not a bad deal.
And I get people who
Well, you
message
work
me
it
all
out
the
with
time.
him, and it's like even if you have to bring 3 people or 4 people, work it out with another comic. Like I go for comics if I think
Yeah. I've done that before for some comics.
Kinda like
especially-
bribe
You know
people.
what? I tried doing that
I paid
once.
for the ticket,
Yeah.
Just to
I
be like-
I would pay for tickets and stuff like that. I tried that once, and it turned out that I was like, just come and be support. And they were like, oh yeah, great. And the next thing I know, they're on the show, and now you're no longer my support.
Yeah.
But
that
I
could
don't
be.
know.
Yeah,
So
that
I,
could
and I
suck.
get messages from people, and they're like, oh, it's a bringer show, and I'm like, listen, I'm not certainly not above doing bringers.
Right.
I just can't.
No, it's.
But I'm not
it is
20 where all
almost
my friends are
impossible.
unemployed that could come out all the time.
Right. Even it's hard for me, and I live pretty close to the city.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a ferry
Yeah.
ride. It's
Exactly.
I'm pulling teeth to get 2 people out.
And you're in the
Most of
city
them
a
is
lot more
Gabby,
often now.
Yeah, Gabby or my sister. Like it's like
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even get Jess there anymore because she flat left
yeah,
us.
she left. Yeah.
Flat lever.
Playing with her cats in North Carolina.
went
That's the
to-
last picture I saw today.
She went to
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there with her boyfriend.
This is why she can't make it, though. Just saying.
So
Yeah.
she could come one weekend.
Because
That's
she
what I mean.
gave up on comedy.
Did she, or just
I don't
no,
know.
no,
No,
nothing going
she
on?
said
in
she was
North
doing some
Carolina?
stuff down there. She
What's
went
there in North Carolina?
the Chuckle Hut,
The Chuckle Hut
The Chuckle Patch.
Chuckle Patch. I don't know
outside
what.
the egg farm.
There's got to
Yeah.
be something down there.
You know, it's
There
down
are
there.
comics down there.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, most
Charlotte.
comics from like North Carolina have to kind of go to South Carolina.
Right.
Myrtle Beach has a couple
Right.
of clubs, and
Does
Charleston has a club, I think.
Charleston.
But they have to go like North Carolina. I think you have to come north or south.
Well, I'm sure in the main cities, probably like
There's probably something,
yeah,
Well,
like
maybe Raleigh might
yeah,
have
Raleigh,
one,
maybe
but
Charlotte. I know Charlotte.
but not in Dunn.
City.
Dunn is just dead.
it's done.
It's done.
It's done. It's dead done. Dead done.
Done. I blew out a tire in South Carolina. Right. Had my friend drive into. We were driving back from New Orleans from Mardi Gras. I said, listen. I was up all night. I'm like, I'll stay up with you. I just need to like rest a little bit. So I just need you to drive just till we get gas. Pulled into the rest station at the rest stop at Dunn on 95. Pulls in, hits the concrete block, goes to parking block, hits the fucking same tire that we just had fucking fixed.
Oh.
Now it's like 11 o'clock at night and nobody's open. The only place that was open, I called AAA. They had to tow me basically into Virginia. So I saved on gas.
You did, yeah.
On a positive note, I saved
Yeah.
on gas.
So instead of $20 a gas, he spent $300 on a tow.
no,
Bravo.
AAA. I didn't have to pay.
Oh, really?
That the plus.
Oh.
It was back when you used to be able to abuse the
Yeah,
plus.
you used to be able to abuse it. Yeah.
I'm the reason we're not allowed to anymore.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
solely you.
Thank you, cousin Dave. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks. No, I another time I did that. It was I went down. I promised several people I would hang out one Memorial Day weekend. So a bunch of people were down Wildwood, a bunch of people in Belmar. I'm like, well, I'll go to Wildwood, and then I'll come up to Belmar on the way back home. It's a win-win situation. Did that, broke down at like exit 38 on the Parkway, so I had to get towed. I had him tow me to a spot that I knew that was like 2 blocks from where everybody was staying, and I knew they were closed. It was a fucking holiday weekend. So I'm like, oh no, just drive me. My uncle runs the place. It's okay. Hung out there for a couple days. Called back again. I'm like, yeah, they weren't able to fix it. You got to tow me back up to Belmar now.
Yeah.
So I had them just driving me all over the state.
Yeah.
Once again, I didn't have to pay the gas or tolls.
I
That's big in this state.
was once going to Sandy Hook. I think I was like 18, 19. I was going to
The
Sandy
nude
Hook.
beach?
What's that?
The nude part?
I've been there.
I have to.
Yeah. Were you nude?
Not the first time because I was 10.
Oh.
yeah,
Well, I mean, if you're on the nude beach even at 10, obviously somebody brought you.
Right. Well, we
No.
didn't mean
She
to
was
go
just,
to the nude beach.
a free spirit.
She drove down there by herself.
We didn't mean to. I went with my family. We didn't.
She took her
we
bike?
We were in the normal part.
You wandered into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were in the
Nice.
normal part, and we looked over, and everyone. And I remember.
Oh, there's
like,
military
saying,
stuff at the end.
No, I was just like, why is everyone wearing like, tan-colored bathing suits? And then me and my dad, awkward enough,
That guy has a red bathing suit.
Yeah.
The
I
day.
you know what? I went there on purpose, but then I wandered into the gay section on accident.
Yeah.
And I just I know on accident.
3 times.
I wandered into the gay I wandered into the gay section on accident like this. Ooh.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at him. Smorgasbord. But no, I actually wandered into the gay. I was with a friend of mine, and it was actually kind of like a bet. And we got there, and I said, "Don't think that I won't get naked, because I will. I'll take my clothes right off." And he goes, "Oh, I'm going to do it." I said, "I don't think you're full of shit. I don't think
Yeah.
you're going to do it." So we get there, and I said, "Go ahead, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck." He dropped his drawers, and I said, "I'm not doing that. You're fucking nuts."
Gotcha.
And then he said something that really helped me out a lot. He said, "Now I'm standing here naked. How funny it's going to be you getting your ass kicked by a naked guy." So I said, "All right." So then I took my clothes off, and now we're walking down
Did
the
you just
beach.
leave a sock on?
What's that?
Sock, just a sock.
Yeah, me and Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? No, so we're walking down the beach, and I'm like, "Yeah, there's a guy and a girl," and then some of them down there. I mean, some people are like, "Oof."
They're just happy to be
Did you
flapping
just,
around.
Yeah, did you just walk out of the fantasies? Did you just get off stage at fantasies? Because you're just gorgeous. And then there's some of them down there. There's one woman down there. The guy's like waxing his wife like a van. You know what I mean? He's like putting oil on her back. It's like he's waxing his van. It's freaking horrible. But
Well,
we're
there was
walking-
a time when you would get the girls that used to work that
Well,
would go there early in the morning and
yeah,
just
they
lay
would go-
out for
yeah, so they
till
don't
like
have-
noon,
they
till
don't
all the
have tan
perverts
lines.
got there, and then they'd get up and leave.
Yeah.
So I had to remember to wake up early on a Saturday to go
Yeah,
down
to
there.
go down there, right? So then walking, and there's there's a guy and a girl, there's a guy and a girl, there's a guy by himself, and there's 2 guys laying on a towel, but they're not doing it. There's 2 guys laying on a towel, but one guy's
There's several
a
naked
little
senior
closer
citizens
than
playing volleyball.
and then there's another guy in a towel. He's got his hand on the other guy's thigh, and then before you know it, there's a tongue in an ear, and I'm like, oh shit, you know where we're in the gay section. So like like idiots, we like ran down to the water and swam back like we were gonna get something on us. It was so fucking stupid.
Oh God.
so
We're gonna
stupid.
attack you.
Yeah, they're all gonna jump up. You know, yeah, they wanted small Irish dick. Yeah, that's what they want. Yeah, but
I went my last time, I think it was like 2 summers ago, and I went with this girl. She got naked, and then I went to go get naked. But then I remembered I had my Aunt Flo visiting.
Nice.
Oh, get
that was
outta
the
here.
perfect time to do it.
you brought
Yeah,
you brought the
so-
cotton pony
Yeah.
to the beach.
So I just was topless that day. But
No,
forgot for a second, and
Yeah.
I had him down for a second.
You had him down for a second. Then what? The string get
Well,
caught?
if you get a cut, they say
I
the salt
remembered I
water
had
will
a
heal
string.
it. So
Yeah.
maybe.
Listen, that happens all the time. I remember being at a beach seeing some lady's string hanging out of her.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd be afraid like a fish would nibble on it while you're in the water.
Oh my God.
A caught one.
Yes, they're
You're in the,
attracted
you're in the
to
water right here. It was a sand shark. No, but no, it's just, I was there twice, and then. No, but the story we started out with was I was driving to Sandy Hook, and I was like 18, and I was naked. No, and my car broke down.
You rode a gay guy into Sandy Hook.
I did.
That's how I remember the story
yes,
starting.
and I named him Cotton Pony. No,
Yes.
So I drove and I got my car broke down. It was like a 1978 Audi Fox.
Nice.
I know. Google that because they made 4 of them. I owned one. You know, but even Audi is like, no, we didn't do that. But I broke down.
I don't know what this is.
I broke down on 36 in Highlands, and I drove the car like I limped it up the hill onto the side street, and then I parked it, and then I walked to
And abandoned it?
Then I walked to the beach, and I never went back.
You just left the car there?
I just left it.
Wow.
They're probably still fucking looking for me. This was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
But
No, statute
I
of
just-
limitations.
I
You could
just-
trust
There
me.
he is,
I
guys.
just walked away. I said, you know what? I'm on my way to the beach. I had like 2
How'd
friends
you
with
get
me.
home from the... Oh.
I walked.
Okay. You walked home from the beach?
Yeah.
He had a couple days to kill.
Yeah, like if I remember correctly, the Sandy Hook thing, you have to like go in that inlet or whatever, right?
But if you're walking or biking, it's easier to get out of there because
Yeah.
you don't have to go around everything.
Okay.
Yeah, because now they have walkways that go over. They used to have the bridge, the drawbridge. Now they built the road higher, took the drawbridge out, which made all those people who live right on the hill so happy.
Yeah,
to
so
kill,
it
to
blocked
kill
their view.
of
Yeah.
the ocean. I would love that too. Wait, we paid $350,000 for this townhouse. Now it's worth $200. That's
Did you ever go to that restaurant right there?
off the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's funny because there was just an article in the paper about how apparently a woman at a Jersey Shore seafood restaurant had gotten the flesh-eating virus from eating clams. Is what she thinks she got it from. So apparently she went to court and found out.
Was
this
she down at the The gay section?
Yeah, yeah. And she was ragging, but no, it wasn't a flesh-eating virus. It was just that.
Okay,
No,
fair enough.
Her string got caught and cut off circulation. No, she sued, and apparently the judge said, okay, no, we can't find the rest. But the way the article read was seafood gave somebody a restaurant, but not one. They're like, she was down in South Jersey somewhere. But the way the article reads, it says
People thought
seafood
it was the hook
restaurant.
did it.
That's what I thought immediately. Seafood restaurant off the hook.
Right.
The
For
food's
giving
good
girl
there.
disease. I'm like, holy shit! I've eaten there a couple. I'm itchy now. You know what I mean?
But it was a different place.
It was a completely
But
different
still,
place.
there's a disclaimer when you eat a raw bar and shellfish. So
Yeah, but when you're
can't
drunk and
really-
you go there, you don't remember that you didn't sign the waiver or whatever.
There's
No.
no waiver. It just says
Basically.
There should be.
Yeah, basically, it
I
says
shouldn't have said that 'cause that's
consuming
gonna
raw
happen.
or undercooked food.
Potentially harmful.
Of course, it's this big at the bottom of the menu, and you are sitting
yeah,
there
but
most
it's
of the
general
time.
knowledge.
It is. It is. If you're gonna eat something raw, or you could eat something cooked and just have something in there.
Right.
It could
Yeah.
be- you know, people get food poisoning all
Or
the
maybe
time.
you never realized you were allergic to that
and-
particular thing before.
And I love it when people are like, "Oh, I just ate a burger and I went in the bathroom and threw up, and it's I got food poisoning." Usually takes 3 to 4 days before it starts.
Can
to
I
kick in.
share the
Of course.
thing?
Yes,
is
please-
it
please
gonna
do.
be live if I
It
share
is.
now?
It is live. I'm checking it. Look, see?
Yeah, he's watching
Alright.
it.
I'm watching us watch it.
Did you look up an e-fuck clip of the week?
I did not get a chance to. I probably should have did that while I was
we'll
waiting.
We'll do. Yeah, we're waiting for everybody. All this. You know, Dave would be late if he didn't fucking live here.
Probably.
You know.
Knowing me, yeah.
Yeah. Well, one day we'll be sitting here and I'll be like, Dave, you coming down?
What the fuck are you doing up
What are you
there?
doing up there? Let it go. Leave it grow a little.
You hear the flush after that?
So wait, if I share the live one,
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Did you tag?
Yeah, but not on the new one. Because I'm an idiot.
Okay.
It's all right. I'm sharing.
No. She can still share it.
Yeah, she could still share, but I didn't
She'll
tag.
still see it.
Right.
Right.
Let's see.
Because I tagged all of us and I put the phone number on and everything,
Yeah.
and then it shut down.
Oh,
So the
yeah,
one time
well,
I put the phone
okay.
number on, it shut down on us.
Listen, we don't want calls. That's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Well,
We just
except for
don't
the.
want- Yes.
Yeah. Outside of that, no.
We should be getting that sending kind of soon.
Is it? Oh wow! I didn't realize it was that late already. Then we got a late start, but still
Yeah. It's always late for us. We're always
What
starting
time
late.
were you supposed to start?
7,
7.
What time did you start? 7:07.
like 12 after.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get here till 7:07.
Really? I was here and then I left.
Then I'm sitting like, so do we start now? Do we wait the extra 5 minutes?
Yeah, so we said we made the executive decision to start and just figured you'd jump in, and you did. Everything's fine.
And it's perfect. It worked out just right.
Listen, our watcher's going to be fine with it, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Our watcher.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? They're going to be just fine.
I mean, I still have the message on there saying, "Hey, look, I'm outside." So,
so yeah,
so we're doing good. We're doing all right with
we're
that.
doing okay. We got it. Well, now we're going to get a lot more audience because you're sharing it.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think people pay attention to me.
They're not paying attention to us.
I loved your comment the other day. Oh, I'm coming home pregnant. Looking forward to that show.
I
It's
just
gonna
thought
be
it
a
was
good
funny.
one.
Nice.
Wait, so you're the only one that's not on it, or are you on it?
On what?
June 3rd in Atlantic City.
I'm not on there.
You're
You're
not?
not on there?
No.
All right.
What-
So
what-
it's me.
What am I missing?
It's me. It's
Well, I guess you're not getting me pregnant.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I gotta say you haven't left yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, me, Michelle, Anthony, and John Kirshner.
Okay.
Will be in Atlantic City.
That'll be a good
You
show.
should call. You should call Matt.
I might have to.
You should.
You might have to bring 15 people though,
Yeah.
Of course.
because it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a 15 bringer. 5, not including drinks.
And a $30 cover for my
A
guests
$30
only.
cover for your guests only. Everyone else is 20. Your guests are 30.
But at 15 each, so, you know. What the hell is going on? No.
Someone's calling you. Answer it.
I'm not answering it because it'll shut down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sons
that's
of
not the
bitches.
phone that they call in.
No.
No.
It'll make a real weird noise.
Oh,
when it-
it's you said someone's calling in, right?
Yep, at 8:15.
Yeah, somebody from Arizona.
And he's a
Comedian.
comic.
Yes, Preston Gunderson, nice guy. I know him through Robin Slim show.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna be in South Carolina, the second week of July. I'm gonna try to get a gig there somewhere. I managed to get a gig in Vegas once. I was on vacation in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who you talk to then? Oh my God, I can't think of his name now. John Gilbreth.
I would
Yeah,
post
John
in
Gilbreth.
that comedy group on Facebook.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm gonna
the-
post on one of those and see if anybody's down.
But
there.
if you hit up John Gilbreth because he's from
Is he?
he's
no, I
from
thought he was
Jersey.
North Carolina.
He actually lives on the border of North Carolina and Virginia. But he does
yeah,
shows
so
in that whole
he's-
area. But he's from Jersey originally.
All right.
So
No, I ran into him a couple times at Dublin, but the last time I ran into him was when I did I did Bridgestones in AC. I was at the Beer Fest,
okay.
and I said, "Matt, I'm coming over. I want a spot, but I don't drink at shows at all." And I showed up to this one half in the bag. I was at the Beer Fest for 4 hours, so I got there and I was like, okay. And I was only doing a spot. I host a lot of shows, so I don't do material. I just kind of pick on the crowd and do all that. So I got up there and I said, "Piece of cake, no problem." And I got up there and I was like, "Oh, I can't remember a fucking thing." So, hey, what's your name? What do you do? I just went right to that. And then I picked on Covert's mom and sister.
Nice. That's always good.
Yeah, they liked it though. It was fun.
As long as they enjoyed it.
Yeah, they laughed. They had a good time. I had a good time. I did the 10 o'clock show,
Okay.
but that's it. You doing the 8 and 10?
I think we're doing all 3. 6, 8,
I'm
and
only
10.
doing the 8 and 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
He told me 6, 8, and 10.
He offered me all 3, and I only wanted to do the 8 and 10.
That's probably a good idea.
The 6 I didn't want to do. But
I mean, are we not allowed to do the same material? Is that something?
No, you can.
No, you can. It's all
It's all
different
different
audiences.
crowds.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So then
It's
yeah,
all
I'm
different
fine.
crowds, so you'll be fine.
It's just gonna be hard to not drink for 4 hours at the club, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you park nearby and make sure you have a nice handy stash in the trunk.
Yeah. I'm getting a room. I'm staying at Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Yeah. I can't go down there and because after
Attempt to drive home.
because after the show, which I'm gonna fucking hit him hard. So I'm gonna
I went a month or two ago, and we stayed at Harris because pretty good rates.
Yeah.
And
If you
at
do it
least-
far enough in advance, not bad.
Yeah, it was I think like it came out to like $80 a person, $84 a person for like 4 people. So it really
that's
wasn't
not
that Yeah.
I had to find a new spot to do to try and park cheaply because I used to park by the Hideaway.
But you drive back, or you don't stay over.
I have to come home most times, so I get back, and so I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll just go by the Hideaway. I'm like, they're closed down, and there was nobody in the lot. I'm like, yeah, all I see is tow away signs. I'm not parking here. I'm out of here.
Nope.
And I parked over in front of Claridge. It's like $5 for the night.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. So I'm like, I could afford $5.
Are you sure?
Most of the time.
That night I could. Actually, no, I couldn't. This is the better part. So I pull up there and it's $5 cash only, and I didn't have the cash on me 'cause I wasn't expecting it. I was just gonna park up the street or
Certainly
park
weren't
somewhere free.
expecting to gamble.
Right, I wasn't. I was just looking to hang out for a little bit, and I had to fuck back home. I get there and so I handed like 2 singles and another $2.20 and change. So I shorted the guy 80 cents on the phone. He's like, all right, thanks. And I was like, all right, see you later. He gave me the receipt. I'm like, I was looking to try and find more money or change. He's like, all right, here's your receipt. Go park anywhere you want. I'm like, all right, thanks.
All right, thanks, can't
The
count.
last time we went, it was me, Gabby, Ellen Murphy, and then one of my friends who's not a comic. So we were trying to find liquor, and we didn't want to buy it on the strip, so
Right.
we were going to the outskirts. And we went, and we're in, we didn't think it was that bad of a neighborhood. But
Oh, no,
we
it
pull
is.
up, and there was maybe 100
People
men who were dark, and they were
related to
What do you
me.
mean? 10 was the summer?
Yeah.
the summer.
You know,
in
Atlantic
Africa.
City down
Yeah.
the shore. Yeah.
Yeah.
African summer, yes. So we just kept driving. It was.
You
really-
thought you were in Kenya, is what you're saying.
Can you
No.
believe it? Yeah.
Cameroon,
Yeah,
baby.
can you believe it?
Cameroon.
That's a good
With my
one.
people.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Are you a gambler?
No.
No, that's good.
No,
Me
I'm
either.
not. I'll maybe put a $1.
Nickel slots.
$20.
Yeah, I'll sit at the blackjack table for an hour, but
I won't.
If someone wants to give me money to gamble with, that's fine.
oh yeah, well that's how I feel.
I'm definitely not opposed to
And
that.
what I do is I carry a sign on the boardwalk that says that.
Hey. Well,
if you
when I
like to
went,
give me money to gamble,
Looking
I
for a
went with
sugar daddy
Matt-
at blackjack table.
me and Matt Bridgestone were actually walking around, just me and him for a while the last time I was there, and I guess he played craps, I think, or something.
yeah, I
and
like craps.
the number I pulled hit, though he gave me $100.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember having a $100 bill, and I was really smashed. So the next day, I wasn't sure where I got
Where
it
you?
from.
Yeah.
So
We got a
I guess,
request
3
from the
different
manager of the
people.
Stress Factory to have the dickhead on the couch put some pants on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Who's
serious?
the manager of the Stress Factory?
Mark McCoy.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
get a spot at the Stress Factory?
If he puts pants on, Michelle wants a spot.
I'll put a long sleeve shirt on. And give me a spot.
Oh, Chris Sicoli's watching.
Yes, or was at one point.
Is Ennis shitting? That's funny.
He probably is.
Nick
He's-
Carr's watching. Shouldn't
he's
you
not
be
here for
hosting my
tonight.
mic that I gave you?
Uh oh.
Uh-oh. Nick's a funny guy. I like him.
So
Yeah.
so you step down from that, right? You said
Yes.
you're not doing that anymore. Okay.
It's
so
just
you-
like in my mind, it wasn't helping me do anything, so I kind of had to make an adult decision because
Yeah.
it was a really
Why?
good gig. I don't know. I still don't know.
some things are better off. Some things
Yeah.
some things you don't always see the right away.
Right.
You know the what's going to happen right away, but somewhere down the road, you'll get a gig on a Monday and something will
Right.
happen. You'll be like, well, if I was at my mic, I wouldn't have been there.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll see. A lot
I
of
mean,
that
like,
shit
and he
pans
was
out.
really flexible with me. Like, he didn't care. Like, because a lot of the times I would need coverage. He didn't care.
Yeah.
Brian Morris, the who like runs it. But I just felt like nobody's gonna come by the Liberty Tavern on Forest Avenue on a Monday night and discover me. I might as well be
No,
out
you might as
doing
well.
other
Yeah,
things.
exactly. You know what? Some things just run their course no matter what,
Right.
no matter how good they are. You know.
But the only advantage to that too, though, is it's a stage time on a Monday that you're in charge of, so you know you're doing your time. So we don't.
Right,
Okay.
but then again, I can always go there whenever I want because
Right.
it really is around the corner for me.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
And
good
then since I was the host, I can just walk in and be like, "Put me up next."
yeah,
Yeah.
I know the situation. You
Just start
can't
back
screw me
smacking
around.
people.
Yeah. Come on, Nick.
Nick, but
Put
it was
us
a
all
really
up,
good
Nick.
gig. I got paid way too much than I needed, and I got meal and free drinks. So
That's always
very,
good.
very adult of me to quit.
That is a very adult
Very
thing.
big of you.
I would not do that.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes
They were
like
giving
you
me
said,
food. I'm
sometimes
in.
If you could do, and granted, now Dangerfields, I'm not gonna downplay it. I did it twice. I would never say it's not. It's not what it was 25. You were on stage
yeah.
25 years ago at Dangerfields.
Right.
It's not that way anymore.
That's
But you're
most places, though.
Much more apt to get spotted by somebody at Dangerfields than the Liberty Tavern. No offense to anybody who owns it.
At Liberty
Yeah,
Tavern.
no, it's a great place. It's a really good mic. It really is. You get 10 minutes. It's actually a really good crowd. But yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah,
So
when
nobody's
I
gonna
came
walk
out to
in.
do that other mic you had
And
that one
Maurice.
night, yeah, the crowd was.
I did
it was-
Maurice.
It
That
was,
was fun.
it was a good sized crowd for for the pizza on what was that Thursday night, right?
Yeah,
And
they were a popular place, but they dicked me over too.
Did they? How?
I think they canceled on me. They told me they didn't want to do the show anymore a day before I had a show scheduled.
yeah.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
I had to cancel with all these comics a day before. They didn't want to do comedy there anymore, and then a couple of weeks later, I saw Peter Ravello was hosting a show.
no.
Oh, that's nice.
I know it wasn't Peter, but still, it
Right,
was just
right, right.
rude of them.
They
the
said, "Oh no, we don't want to
establishment.
do it no more." And like, well, we missed out on a lot of money. Hey, who else
Right.
could do this?
Peter's a really good comic. I mean,
yeah,
he's
they
a better
don't.
comic than I am. So.
What was that other?
So basically, what you're saying to do it, they just don't want you to do it
I
anymore.
guess, yeah.
You know, even that stuff we can't. In this business
Can't control that.
because I've always said this was my theory on comedy because I started like fucking a billion years ago, and my whole theory was even then. It's fun to get up on stage and tell jokes and you feel good about it or whatever, even though it can be fucking horrible. But that's
Right.
the other 90% is a shit business, and that's all it is. It's basically
Yes.
a business.
It can be.
People look at it for more than that, and it's not. It's really a shit business. Hey, can you put asses in the seats? Because if you can't, then you got to bring 10 people.
That's
Well,
it.
I can't bring
Yeah.
10 people.
Or you
Then
gotta
you
be
can't
Jerry
get on.
Seinfeld.
Or
Yeah.
well, Seinfeld could burp for 40 minutes on stage now, and people would love it.
And it's on my
And
song
he'd
like
make
2 weeks
another
ago.
$1 billion.
He
You
was
know, I'm
amazing.
going
He
to
was
see
really good.
this Saturday. I'm going to see Kevin James at the Count
Okay.
Basie.
I like Kevin James a lot.
I like him a lot too.
I actually was made a joke before because I was really tired, so I said, "Oh, I'm gonna fake a heart attack so I don't have to come to the podcast tonight." And he did that in an episode of King of Queens.
Oh,
so,
did he?
Yeah, because he forgot Harry's boss's name, so he faked a heart attack instead of asking him what his
Well,
name
that's
was.
that's a good reason.
I like that.
That's a good reason.
That's solid.
He's
and he did
funny.
it twice.
And you know what? He's not dirty at all.
Yeah.
I took my
which
son
is
to see him.
amazing.
I took my son to see him for his 18th birthday in Atlantic City a couple of years ago, and he basically, and you know who opened for him? Gary Valentine.
Wow.
Nice. Who's
his
That's
brother on the show. Who's his brother.
I thought his brother in real life too.
It's his brother in life, but I
Yeah.
mean, it was his cousin or something like that on the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
And he was funny.
Yeah.
He opened. He was really funny. But he comes out and he's like, he had the worst thing he said was gluten douche, because he's like, what is all the people can't eat this, can't eat that? Don't be a gluten. He said, and he was hysterical.
That's a
So
great
he's-
word, though. I like that.
Oh, it is. It's a great word.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna be. He's gonna be at the Count Basie. I don't know who's opening for him, if anybody. I just got tickets for Bill Burr.
Oh, wow.
in Red Bank too.
That'll be
Same
nice.
spot. That's gonna be a great show. That's gonna be.
It's
a great
amazing that Bill Burr was like doing the Monday night at Carolina.
Show. Yeah. Well,
Like,
because Bill Burr doesn't work out at.
No, I mean
He doesn't go to the Liberty to work out his material.
No. That's not even
Yeah.
what I mean. I don't mean him dropping in. I mean him.
Yeah,
being
as a regular.
part of the new talent.
Yeah.
Like not before he was nobody. You know.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, well, he's been around a long time
Yeah.
now.
Really?
Bill
I thought
Burr.
it was-
For a
Real-
long time.
yeah.
He's another one. Like everyone, like all these people now, because Louis C.K. is huge.
Yeah.
It's like only in the past 4 or 5 years is he huge because of the shows and all that stuff. Louis C.K.'s been on stage for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, all right. Well, I'm getting confused. I thought
It's
Bill
Monday, it's all
Burr.
right.
It's all right.
Oh, sorry. Work. No, I thought he was doing the Gooch show not that long ago. Like, he wasn't well known. He's
Who,
been
Bill
doing
Burr?
it for a while, but he wasn't really well known
No, he's,
I guess.
6-7 years ago, right?
well, I remember him being on Opie and Anthony. Like,
Yeah, he was on Open
Yeah.
Anthony.
15
He was
years ago,
in
yeah.
Breaking Bad
Yeah.
for all those for the whole
All right.
show.
So,
I mean, not that he was like the guy that like kind of helped them out. He like drove the truck and parked it on the railroad tracks when they were
Never
stealing
saw
from
it.
the train. Remember when Jesse and they're stealing from the train? They're stealing the stuff they need, the trillium or whatever it is, from the train. And
I
he
might
had.
have stopped
and-
watching by then.
Oh, okay. He had to. He parked tracks. He said, "Sorry, man, I broke down. Don't worry." And while the train is stopped, they're 10 cars back, pumping this shit out into a truck that they needed. So they're stealing it. Breaking Bad was great. You didn't see the end?
No.
Oh, the end was so
I
good.
stopped watching, I think, after that girl died of the overdose.
Oh yeah, and he watched her.
around
Oh my
there.
God! So you're probably not gonna watch it. He tells Jesse. He tells her. He tells him.
wait, I haven't seen it yet.
Tells the
I
father?
no.
Oh, no.
Jesse's the boyfriend, right?
Right,
and the
right,
girl
right.
and the girl overdoses.
Right.
But he was there.
Right.
Remember, Hank was there. Not Hank. What's
Oh,
Hank?
yeah, the main dude.
The main dude.
Right, right.
Freddie.
Yeah,
Walt. Walt.
He came in and saw
Right,
her.
he came in and saw
Right.
her, and then like, 2 seasons later, when Jesse's all fucked up and everything, Andre, he tells him, he goes, "Yeah, I was there. I watched her die." He's like, "Oh, I thought, how could you fucking say that to her?" And then it was the air traffic controller's daughter.
Yes.
So
which
he
is
crashed
so
the plane.
crazy.
He crashed the planes. That's the whole.
That was
thing.
like a really
yeah,
good writing.
yeah. That was a great
Yeah.
show. That was one of those shows that I never watched it. I binged watched 5 seasons on a computer. So that's what we're down to these days. Binge watching. 3 o'clock in the morning, get the toothpicks in the eyes. Just one more
Even
episode.
Netflix is like, are you sure?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Netflix is.
Do you see when Netflix pranks you? If you ever watch like for a really long time, it starts like suggesting all these like things for sleep, like please go outside. Like, it's,
I
like,
did
it
not
has a
know
video.
that.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
It
I
has a
haven't
video,
had
like
I
the
haven't
joy
used
of
Netflix
going
in
outside.
like 2 years.
Like, oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rid of Netflix because I had it. I started watching Orange Is the New Black,
I watched the first season,
and then
part of the second.
it was good. I wanted to keep watching it, and then I never did, and I kept paying for it, and I'm not watching it. And
Yeah.
then the twice. This is what twice I said, "Oh, you know what? I want to watch a movie. I want to watch Boo Boo." Nope, they don't have it.
Well, what
I
about
was like,
this
all
one?
right, well that sucks. And then 3 months later or something like that, I was like, oh, you know what? Oh, I want to watch. Nope, they don't have that either. So I'm not watching it. So I canceled. I said because I don't have time to watch TV.
No, my other thing too was like I'll try and watch something on demand too, and I'm like, oh, what? And it's like, oh wow, they're good. They have it, only to rent or buy. I'm like, yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
looking. I'm not looking to buy something right now.
$5.99.
No, yeah, $5.99. I'll rent it. I'll definitely rent it, but I'm not buying anything.
I'm not.
You know,
I'm not
especially
renting it
since-
for $5.99.
Especially since it's that's the movies that I watch. If I do watch it, they're $3.99 because they're old.
Yeah.
I'm renting Arthur with Dudley Moore.
But that's
I'm
a great-
not
it
gonna
is
go
a great
$3.99 with
movie.
That's my all-time favorite. There's some of the lines in that movie are the best ever. Dudley Moore was a genius. Just playing a drunk, oddly enough, died of a disease that made him seem drunk all the time.
The old movie?
The original,
I mean, maybe when I was young.
yeah.
I think I
I
thought
tell
it
you what,
was.
that's
the
that's
cartoon I put
that's
in.
one. Rewatch that and listen to some of the lines. They're just genius.
It was good. I
It's a
remember.
comedy?
Yeah.
It's absolutely hysterical. He's a drunk and he's a multimillionaire, and he falls in love with someone who's poor, who's played by Liza Minnelli. But his
Okay.
family wants him to marry.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but some of the lines in that. He's got a hooker in this posh restaurant in New York in the beginning, and he keeps running into his uncle or whatever, and they're all in there, they're all snooty, and the violins are going off, and she's wearing pink spandex. He's got the big hair. It's 1981. And he's like, oh, this is from a small country. So small. You could ride from one side or the other in a cab for 50 cents. That's how small. We recently had the whole country carpeted. That's how small it is. Just
That's
some of the lines. John Gielgud was his butler, Hobson, and he's got great lines. Hobson,
I have not watched
Yes,
that in a.
I'll take a bath. I love the media. Want me to wash your dick for you too, you little shit? Great movie. Rent Arthur the original and
Okay.
watch it. And let's just pay attention. Like he's like, it's Susan, his wife. He's supposed to. She goes, she says, Arthur. They're sitting at a table at a restaurant. Arthur. a real woman could stop you from drinking. He goes, I have to be a real big woman. He's sitting there, and he's got a plate with a scotch on it. Like, that's his dinner. And she's got, I'm going to have another scotch. You like another fish? She's got this big fish. Like another fish? Great movie. But
Sounds good.
yeah, it's a good one. Dudley Moore was absolutely a genius. And he was a concert pianist as well. Actually buried right over here in South Plainfield.
Oh, so he's
Really?
dead.
What's that?
So he's dead.
Yeah, he died of neurosupracular palsy, which made him appear drunk. So one of the biggest roles he ever had in his life was to play a drunk, and then he died of a disease that made him appear drunk. But he
So that's all that disease does to you? Is just make you appear drunk?
yeah. Hey man, listen, I'm sick.
Yeah.
It feels good. You know?
Your Honor.
No, really. Yeah. No, I'm not. But I got palsy. Your Honor.
Right. All right, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Hold on, it'll take a while.
Yeah. No, but he was also, but when he started touring with the music, he was a pianist, a concert pianist, so he played really well, and he toured with this woman who was a big fan of his and was also into music, and then when he started to get sick, he moved in with her, and she lived in South Plainfield, so he was in her house till he died.
Wow.
So he's buried right over here in South Plainfield, which why? Because it's creepy.
He's
Why
a
not?
celebrity.
If
Just
people
a little
could
bit.
stalk,
Big fan.
you know.
But I was a Dudley Moore fan long before. I saw 10 in the movies. I was like 10. I was like 10 years old.
Right. I remember the movie.
And I remember watching the movie.
I had the poster.
You know, I remember watching Bo Derek.
Yes.
Like this.
Yes.
You know, with the cornrows.
I remember, feeling like
Bo Derek was hot.
Dave.
We're
Can you
experiencing
see that wire
technical
drags
difficulties.
over?
Please stand by.
Where that
I can move it. Yeah.
Intern.
Yeah, there we go. There's the intern helping out.
Yeah.
There he is.
What's your son's?
Dave the intern.
Oh, that's like your name.
Kind of.
Wow.
Very
Wow.
similar.
I'm glad you caught on quick.
That's cool.
Oh, wait a minute.
I like to keep things simple so that way even I can remember.
But he's not Dave.
Oh,
They
he's
call you
Dave. Either way, either. Dave, David. Whatever.
Some people-
What was that? What was that?
Doctor.
Dave, it's
Doctor.
David.
Doctor.
What was that woman who goes into the hospital to have her 8th kid? You ever hear that one?
No.
And they said, well, what's the name you want on the birth certificate? And she goes, Tanisha. And they say, you have 7 other kids and you named them all Tanisha. You heard this, right?
No.
You never heard this? They have 7 other kids and you named them all Tanisha. Why would you do that? She goes, well, it's easy. When I want them to clean their room, I go, Tanisha,
They'll do
when they come to dinner. Tanisha, come to dinner. So what happens if you want to talk to them individually? She said, that's easy. I'll call them by their last name.
That old guy.
Someone just did you post that recently? I just
No.
read that.
Did
joke
you really?
A couple of days
No,
ago.
I haven't
Yeah.
said that. I haven't told that joke in probably 10 years.
Someone just posted it.
Really?
That's the only reason why I heard
It's
it.
a classic.
Yeah. I thought it was you.
It is. It's a classic.
Yeah.
No, I don't post a lot of stuff, really. Just when I'm doing a show or a gig or something.
I post a lot of garbage.
I need to post. You know what? I post a lot of my garbage on Twitter.
I'm
you?
not Twitter funny.
You know what? I'm not on Twitter a lot. Not at
I'm
all.
not. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
do
not a-
Twitter. The only time I was on Twitter was when me, Anthony Ennis, Hasidic Jew, were in argument. Yeah.
The yucky Jew.
The yucky Jews, yes.
The yucky Jew conversation.
Yucky,
Definitely
yes.
remember that.
We call that Yucky Gate.
Yes, Yucky Gate.
That was fun. I posted a picture of the challah bread. And the guy's like, "You think this is funny?" I said, "Yeah, I'm allowed to make fun of you Jews because I'm half Jewish myself."
There.
I can make fun of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just not the Chinese
Yeah.
and some Pacific
Wait,
Island
you're
countries.
part black?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
I did the DNA. I'll show you
17%.
when we're done.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
the DNA
listen, you
means
can
nothing.
show her now.
I want
They
a
do
black grandma. Grandma,
I found out who she was. Yeah.
Really?
Great great grandmother. My father's grandmother.
No, she's white, black. She's Blanco.
Hodges and Blanco.
What is she? Black? No,
Have you been telling people this?
A couple of people.
Yeah.
no, just
Not a lot of
everybody. Everybody and anybody. All
The
3
guy
people.
that's-
The show I've mentioned it, but I'm going. Guess what?
Yeah. And if you watch the show on Wednesday nights, everybody.
Hey
there
Gerald,
knows.
I'm allowed to say that now. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, brother man.
We're the same now. What's
Yeah.
up?
We're the same. But I still haven't done it yet.
What?
The
DNA
DNA.
test.
Well, the government to get everyone's DNA.
Probably.
and have us pay for it.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
Have us foot the bill. I know it's a conspiracy thing, but it just because what I've always said was
You're hanging out with Paul a lot.
How do you know? Yeah, I know, really. How do you know? They're sending me. I send them, my spit and $80, and they send me back a piece of paper that tells me that I'm East Indian. Like
Somebody else that did.
they have 6 of them, and they just send
Right.
them out in random. Okay, this
Yeah.
guy's in Jersey. He can't be the same as the guy in California because then they
Right.
can't meet and talk. You know what I
No,
mean?
because I've come across people that are fifth cousins that are out in the Midwest and in New Zealand.
Oh wait, so you did this
Good night,
DNA
Mike.
thing now, and now you're meeting cousins?
Yeah, I'm talking to people I had no idea. The family.
Yeah, that could
Even
be
what I
iffy.
knew was a lie anyway.
Yeah.
Like, for what my dad knew of his biological parents, they weren't really the biological parents.
But they lied to him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now, like, I'm like,
You never knew.
he didn't know either.
Your father saw.
He knew who they were. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm not going to contact
Next week to As the World Burns.
them. Yes. No, but I figured it. All right, well, I'm not going to piss him off now. He's
Actually,
been
it
dead
would be all
15
my
years.
chitlins.
All my chitlins.
Wait, so you're just messaging these people, or they're already?
They have a
signed
list
up?
of people that are. It'll go by like
They have
second
to sign up
cousins,
too,
third cousins.
right?
Yeah, their DNA.
Well, if you
Genetic
have like
markers.
a poor family, you're not going to find anyone because they're not donating. They're not giving them.
Right,
money.
yeah.
Right. When they're living in a hut, they don't got $90.
Right.
Half of them don't even have spit or
Yeah.
$90.
They
Just
have
saying.
the spit.
Yeah. Not
They
the ones
baby
in the
bird it
lower.
to each-
Not the ones in the lower Congo. They don't.
No, they do. They baby bird each other just to stay alive.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on?
How are you? I didn't adjust our headsets, so
Yes.
now you sound like you're just screaming. I apologize.
Yeah.
To the people here, not you.
Well, I'm in the car, so it's just a weird
That
time to
could help
call.
as
I'm
well.
back kind of on my way.
So that's awesome. I'll take that.
I've never been accused of not being timely.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah. That's a.
So who's in the studio?
Hello.
I have Michelle Conrad. She's here. She's a local comic from Staten Island.
How you doing?
Fantastic. Hi, Michelle.
For real.
Well, I hate to meet the fake one. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's such a
Yeah,
dick.
you know what? I'd like to meet the fake one.
He's such a
Son of
dick.
bitch.
He stole a couple of his spots in the city one night.
He did.
He brought 30 people though.
He brought the
Yeah.
He deserved it.
Well, then you know what? Then he deserves it. You know, I think I was in the audience that night. I was.
What's going on, my man?
Everything's been just crazy. I'm in a master's degree program, so I just ended my semester. So now and if you're in this program, you don't get really a long break in between classes or semesters. So it's Monday.
Just in
And now
time
I'm
then.
getting word that whether or not, hey, you may or may not have financial aid, so you may or may not have a
Nice.
summer semester at all. So
So you might have the summer off.
I might have the summer off, which may be good. May be good for me mentally and
Totally
say,
do.
what's
You're
it like
right,
to have
right.
dreams?
I know, really, dreams and aspirations.
Hopes, yeah.
Hopes
Well,
and dreams.
he's more R-rated, so it's like us going back to school right now, which is just a whole different type of weird.
Oh yeah, you kidding me?
Well,
Bad
yeah, I've got an associate's, I've got a bachelor's, and now I'm getting this master's because you apply with our company, and he doesn't have anything different than anybody else. So
You're 25?
He's 45.
Oh,
I'm 45.
I was about to say
45.
25. You threw me off. I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
yeah, no, I'm not going at 45. Let alone me being this looking like this 20.
Hell.
Yeah,
It'd be a
no.
waste of money. It'd be a waste of the financial aid I would have to rip off.
I couldn't even do the online college at this point because I'd be fucking things up.
No,
so
I can't-
Online college is hard because you
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
don't.
'Cause
you have to
have
remember
that
to get the work
classroom
done.
environment.
Well, you got to
Yeah.
turn the computer on, and I
Right.
got to figure that
No,
out.
sometimes it takes a while to load.
And then the mouse dies.
Right.
That's it. Forget it.
Online, and I passed.
Oh, where did you go?
I did UMUC Europe,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Okay. What the
UMUC
hell is
Europe.
that?
University of Maryland.
That's out of Bayonne. Someone's
University of
basement.
Maryland of Bayonne in
Yeah.
Europe.
In Europe. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It was in French, but the point is. You halfway through.
Right.
Love when they tell
Right.
you halfway through. By the way, are you enjoying your class? Yes, I am. You might not be able to pay for it. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you know what happened to me? My GI Bill stuff. shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I have at this point I still owe about $60,000 for a school that costs like $7,000 a year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, you
Yeah.
went for 15 years.
Right.
So before
that's
you
what, yeah,
graduated.
that too.
So yeah, no, I don't.
What are you going for, Press? So you're gonna run a comedy club then out there?
Yeah, hopefully I can run a little more than a comedy club.
Hopefully, if he learns anything from getting a master's in business, he won't open a comedy club.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's gonna run a business,
automatic
and then
fail.
he's gonna a comedy strip club. Isn't that the same thing almost?
No,
But
you don't want to
Betty's-
open a comedy strip club because most of the comedians I know, you sure as hell don't want to see them without clothes on.
Well, no, they won't.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
Isn't that how we met?
Black
I think
Betty's?
I think me and Dave.
It was all the same people in all the shows.
I applied to be a stripper that night.
Did you?
I did.
What happened?
I did not get accepted.
See, I did.
What?
I did. Yeah, they asked me if I could start Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was like, absolutely.
Oh,
Well, I
my-
was wearing my tassels. Were you?
No. Tape. My husband was mad.
Why?
I mean, I was like, I started yelling at him. I was
Wait,
like,
did you
should
drive?
Be happy. What? No.
Did you?
Of
Yeah,
course
that's
not.
why. So that means you were very drunk.
Yeah. Obviously, I was drunk. I applied to be a stripper.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I wasn't. I was.
I would do
stoned
that sober. Yeah.
And I had my.
She was the one helping me.
Oh, the Dominican girl. Yes.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
a big girl.
She has a twin brother.
Stop.
Yeah.
No,
Deceased strip?
it's probably
Why
the
do you
same
know that?
person in a wig. Okay.
Anthony told me.
So wait,
Yeah.
so Michelle, you had a stripper help you do what?
She was trying to help me apply in South Amboy, New Jersey. If you apply to be a stripper, you have to actually do a dance helped by an
Yeah.
overweight stripper.
She was helping Michelle apply because there's a lengthy process. It's like, there's an application in triplicate. They want to know where you went to second grade, which I never understood. Because that's really what it boils down
Because
to.
we can't help you once you're up there.
Yeah.
Once you're up there,
can't
you're on
help
your own.
Yeah. Once you're up there, that's it. You freeze up, that's it. You're not getting you may get two or three singles, but that's it. I danced the one night and I had like 3 or 4 cold nickels clinking around the bottom of my G strings.
And they use chain. They don't have like single euro bills.
Right.
So the smallest denomination they have is 5, right?
Right.
So obviously, not everyone's throwing €5 at these people. So what you do is you pay the people when you get in. You give them like
Probably not.
hopefully, but
yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
but
The
Where's
funny
my
money?
yeah.
The funny money that they do a lot.
Yeah, they
some
do. You
places
know what?
around
I
here
was
do
I was
that.
at a go-go bar in Tonawanda, New York, all the way up by the,
So Michelle, were you actually working as a stripper in Germany?
As patron.
yeah.
Right, wink. Gotcha.
No, really.
She filled out an application. It was in German. They're
They
getting
don't
back to
want
her.
me.
They
as
don't
a
want her.
stripper, believe me.
But
That's why I got denied at Black Betty's.
But this was actually really smart. The owner of the club, he went to the bank every day and got big bundles of $2 bills.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice of him, right?
Yeah. What's the catch?
Some of them didn't deserve
They
it.
all these.
Some of them didn't deserve 75 cents. Some of them were hard
Apparently,
to look
the strip club is in Canada where it's at.
Oh God.
From what I've heard.
at.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I was.
Not even.
Well, that makes sense. They got
Yeah.
some hot women there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're in the bars at 16 because you have to be 19 to drink. So
Oh,
they're used to that.
take off your clothes. Eh?
Dave's
Is
like,
that
"I'm moving
is that a
there."
G-string? Oh, I like your banana hammock, eh? Yeah.
So, Preston, what's going on with the?
2 shows this year. The good news is I've got a show coming up next Friday.
Where at?
But I've been more focused on school than I have comedy. And the fact that this whole political season has really changed the aspect of some of the art. I don't do political humor. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not talking about religion. But I'm just
So you
so
want to be funny? I got you.
Yeah, I don't do any of that shit.
sick. I'm just so sick of people talking about Trump
Racism's
or
bad.
Obama
Boo
or
Trump.
anything. Like, Jesus. Okay. Is did it last month. It went really well. I even did I did a magic trick at the end. It was really dumb, but the audience really loved it. You put enough beer into people, and you do this trick, and half the people, kind of figured it out, and the other half were. The trick was a card trick.
Oh, okay. Because I was at.
I go out to the audience. I have them pick a card. Have them put the card back in the deck, and then with the trick is I hand them back the deck. They try and find the card. They can't find it, and then across the room. You got to come to the show and see it.
Tickets are $15. Bring 30 people.
How much is a plane to Arizona?
Yeah, this could be worth it.
But you love to. You should. You should. We got great weather here right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
85 today.
Gemini?
But the trick he did was
he said comedian.
Yeah, comedian. Right? He put 5 razor blades in his mouth and then a piece of string, and he tied them all together. And I thought, you know what? Even if I won, I'd have to give it to him because that was too good. I mean, there's a trick to it, I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, I don't care what the gig paid. There's no way. No, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Nope. I'll put this one out.
You win.
Obviously, there is a trick to
You
it. I
win.
don't know what it is.
Congratulations. You win.
You win. And he went down that month because he didn't have it.
Yeah, because he was still bleeding. Yeah.
No, he was funny, and he did this crazy trick.
The all-time champion of who slam it be now, from what I hear.
Oh my God, dude! Yeah,
How did you do
inadvertently,
that?
I guess.
Yeah, I know. You got like every question right on Robin Slim Show doing that. They Robin Slim Show, they have this one thing that they were doing. I think they since stopped because.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
he
that
got
would
it
be
all
hard.
right, and it's real generic shit. So it's like that really could be either one of them.
Yeah.
It could
yeah.
really be anybody,
Yeah.
and like he's got.
When someone you have a quote like, "I need to use the bathroom," that was George Bush. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a ridiculous amount. I'm like, and lucky for me, I was on the next week and they were asking me. I'm like, yeah, I got like 3 out of like 6. I'm like, all right, whatever. I tap out. I'm done. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. And then the next time I got one again.
Of music and television from the '70s, shit like that. But other than that, no.
And from
politics,
the
I
Dumont
don't follow
Network.
politics because it's boring.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't follow politics because I frankly don't understand.
Yeah. No, you know what? And ignorance
Rightfully
is bliss.
so.
Right.
Ignorance is bliss.
Absolutely.
You're better off not knowing.
I don't really think it's funny when people go on rants.
No.
Like, because it's like, yeah, we know it's not ideal, I guess.
Yeah, you hate him. He's an asshole. I got it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
move on.
Tell
the joke.
Exactly.
Listen, you hate
Exactly.
him.
When you hear a political joke in the club, and then you can actually hear the people's eyes. Right.
The bad thing about political humor is no matter what you say, you're going to alienate half your audience.
Right.
Because right off
That's
the bat,
exactly correct.
you got 2 people, and half the room wants one person, half the room wants the other. So
Unless
off the bat,
you're
you've
at
lost.
a place like that, you know.
Yeah, unless you're at a Trump rally.
I did a show with
Yeah.
Trump, and it was a show in
Very
which is a
pro-Trump area.
Pro-Trump
Right.
area, very hunting area.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it was called like the.
So we love Hillary, huh?
It was
Yeah.
called like like even the show had something to do with like being a Republican, and I'm like, why did they pick like this half Jewish girl from Staten Island to do this show?
Or the crowd.
I
Because
think
that one it could be the crowd.
It was like it was the crowd. Like I was annoyed by the crowd. I didn't like the crowd.
That could happen.
So I think it was just.
There's very few exceptions to that rule where, like, in a situation, if you're somewhere and it's for something political and you're like, why?
He asked me to go on the road last minute, and this is actually what was the turning point in our relationship,
Fair enough.
if you would call it that. So I didn't publicly thank him, but I had thanked him personally.
Yeah.
So I wrote him a private message thanking him for the
Ridiculous.
which you would think is backwards.
Real
right?
quick,
Yeah.
do you have that type of thing out there?
Preston?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, and it's really weird in the fact that there's probably about 120 comics here in the Valley. sitcom or something here anytime. But then there's some who are just so, I did this favor for you and you didn't reciprocate in any way, so therefore you're dead to me.
Well, I mean, that part I get. I'm talking about like bookers, though.
Yeah, no, you know what? I here we have a lot of so I don't like
was
it.
just him, though, I think.
What's that?
No, not just
In
him.
my experience. Well, I don't know who else.
I don't think you've ever done Mike Bonner's room down in Cranberry, but he is having a problem because a lot of his Philly comics, I forget which club it is in Philly, but there's one in Philly.
Shit like that's
First of all, it's a
ridiculous.
different state.
Yeah.
They drove in. Some of these comics are driving like an hour and a half to go do this show to get a meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
to
like
get
you're
5
gonna
minutes, 6 minutes of stage time.
to do your 5-10 minutes, whatever you're doing that night, and get a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
And then some.
Comedy, you have to perform everywhere. It's anywhere.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, I've always said, I don't work for you. I work with you.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't want me, that's because you're mad at him. Then I don't want to work with somebody like that anyway.
Right.
You know?
But you get a lot of that
Yeah,
as well with the bookers.
You're exactly right. Yeah, absolutely. He even like looks your way again because you did this show and not his, or vice versa.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Being a comic, and I've been doing this for, and I'm semi new. I've been doing this for 2 years. I was really hot and heavy the first year, and then we're starting beefs with one another, and it's public. It's all public now, and I don't know what the point of that is. I'm going to let Facebook and the world know that I don't like this comic.
Yeah, that's just
and now you put
silly.
the booker in a spot. I don't see the point in causing drama or causing hate publicly. There's only one comic in the Valley I don't get along with, but I will never publicly say, "Hey, this guy, da 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 da." We just don't talk.
Never. That's ridiculous.
We're having to be in the same comic. I'm never going to work with him. Blah 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 blah. There's no point in that. It's kind of like suicide in itself. But you don't even have a career to say that with. You're not selling out stadiums. You're not selling out concert halls. Casinos aren't calling you. So
I feel like at this early in the game, like nobody should really burn bridges.
Unless you're Ed Ruffalo, because he's good at that.
Oh no, he's real good at
Well,
that.
everyone
We
hates
have
Ed
a segment
Ruffalo,
on this
though.
show.
That's
Yeah,
not a
Ed
secret.
Ruffalo, when we have him on, he has his own burning bridges segment because he doesn't give a damn.
Because he'll sit here and just bash it.
Don't get along anymore. He goes, no, we're doing a show this
Yeah,
weekend.
doing a show this weekend.
I'm like, what? You just publicly ripped this dude a new asshole. But we're gonna work. It's like, he knows I don't like him when he does this shit, but we're friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I get it.
Well, it's different. It's different. It's different when you are
Yeah.
friends. It's when you meet all these other strangers.
On either end.
But still,
Yeah.
on either end. But still, So basically, Preston, what you're saying is you're
Same shit.
you're
there.
an adult.
Yeah.
I'm an adult. Well, and you have all these like delusions of grandeur when you get on a stage and you meet all these people. And I obviously can't come to the East Coast as often, right? So I've been to LA, been to the Hollywood Improv, and the lines around the block, and you're seeing these guys, and you think, oh, I am definitely not at this caliber yet. I'm definitely kind of figure out what do you want? What do you want out of what you're doing right now? Well, I want this degree because I want to do something else, and if I can have the ability to fall back on and being funny, then that's great. But my
Yeah.
I have a wife, I've got 2 kids, and I don't have the luxury of being 22, 25 and having some mediocre job where I can focus on comedy all the time and live out of my car.
Right, exactly. Sleeping.
Can't do that.
You've grown accustomed. Yeah, you don't want to know what all your friends' couches smell like up close.
No. Although,
well, it was just
have you ever seen that
20
show?
years ago it would have been a different story.
Yeah, I know. I did it 20 years ago. I started when I was 19, and I'm 46 now. I did it on and off for like 3 or 4 years. Then I quit and took. habit. You can stop, but it never really goes away. You know. So then I got back into it about 3 years ago, and I've been doing my thing ever since. I don't really have delusions of grandeur that I'll be selling out Carnegie Hall anytime soon, but you never do know.
Right.
And you know what? I will definitely not if I stop.
Like doing stand-ups, like it's like my extra leg.
Yeah.
You know? Well, maybe I should use arm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, baby.
You're trying to
Michelle,
tell us here. We
the
breaking
human
news
tripod.
But like, no, really though, I don't know. I don't ever.
The
think
day
that
Anthony's not here, she breaks out.
You'll never do it if you don't do it.
Right.
You'll
You have
never,
to have to do it. You have to keep doing it.
Seriously, one set can change your life.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
The right
can.
person sees you, and you have a
Absolutely.
good set.
Yeah, the right person sees you, and that could change your entire existence.
Right.
Right. Absolutely.
You thought to yourself, how in the hell did so and so get that spot?
Right.
Because there's no way his mediocre 7-minute set took him there.
Right.
Well, I
It
know
all had to be some guy he knew or blew or something.
That girl Michelle Wolf, the girls on the Daily Show.
Too, Ricky.
That it's
other
all
guy that
about
used to
the
be on there?
networking and the people you know
Ricky
and what
Velez?
you know and who, not so much what you can do but who you know because and
Exactly.
the proof of that are the thousands of unfunny people on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's you can't get a good writer would have to be
Written for
you, has to know you and your personality. You can't just come across with anything.
Right.
No,
And
but
that's
certain-
when- that's when you
some
get good-
agencies though, like CAC, will do that.
We'll do that. They'll
and
figure
put in-
out.
Yeah,
right.
and the people that go to CAC, a third of them.
Whose leg do I got to hump?
Below.
Whose leg do I got to hump to get to this?
Sign
What
my
goat do
name
I have
right
to
now.
fuck
I'll
to
sell
join the
out.
Illuminati? That's what I want to know.
right.
I will fuck the goat, kill the goat, and then fuck it again, and then eat it because that's how much I want to be in it.
Every goat in America just ran and hid.
Zotti's. It's up in New River, Arizona, which is straight north of Phoenix by about 40 minutes.
What's that, an Italian
It's
restaurant?
more of a cowboy-ish type of
Anywhere near
area. It's
Prescott?
where all the ranches are, farmland is, but it's a great spot. But the booker is
No,
he's-
my cousins have a restaurant in Prescott. That's why I was. When you said Italian restaurant, I'm like, oh yeah. How far is it from there? I know a place.
it would still be 2 hours from there.
All right, never mind then. Exactly. You'll get there before me either way. But it'll be quicker for
Yeah,
me
he was
because of the
looking
time
for,
change. I go back in time going out there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Buy a lottery ticket.
And the reason most of my act is clean is, funny enough, is because of Jim Gaffigan.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Jim Gaffigan made some ungodly amount, like $20 million in 2015,
Oh yeah.
and he didn't say one curse word.
Yeah, that's true. And you're also
So you be a clean comic, and you invite an entire family of 4 or entire family of 6, where the little kids kind of get what you're saying, but the adults get most of what you're saying, and you don't say a single bad word.
Like
Boom.
Fluffy.
There you go. That's
Right.
it.
anymore. So right off the bat, if you have a dirty set that you think is good, you still have to clean it up if you think
Right.
you're going to do any type of guest
That's
spot
exactly
on TV.
correct.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'll never do a guest spot because
On
all
the
my
TV.
material is about abortions.
yeah. No, but you could do it in a casual way. I could play clean. I don't.
Well,
think
and
I
people
want
have
to.
the wrong idea when you say clean comedy. They think you have to be squeaky clean like
No.
Saturday morning cartoons, and that's not it. You can have some innuendo and some references, but you don't have to say any word.
you have to
I
go
don't use
hoo-ha.
that word.
Because one of my punchlines has the word vagina, and that's what I was just
Say
wondering.
hoo-ha.
Yeah, I just feel like hoo-ha. It's not funny though.
No, it's not. There's got to be a better euphemism for it.
I just think vagina's funny. I mean, it's in the
Beef
How old's your
movie,
son?
but-
What's that?
Grizzly Pear last night.
I'm not
did
going
a
to
set.
copycat. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
was like,
No.
I know she did.
Shay
she
does
looked,
not.
She,
All
looked,
right,
she looked
so
right at
which
me.
one of these kids doesn't belong here?
yeah, I went and did a set last night in Greenwich Village, so I
saw
had a
that.
nice Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Cook
Yeah.
you anything?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
did they go and buy?
I
Those
just gave them a
fucking
spear and a
10-year-old
pack of
grapes?
matches.
You know
Call
what
it
I'm
a
going to
day.
do? I'm going to plan a bringer show and bring them, my kids.
That's a good idea.
You know?
I've
Hey,
done it.
between all of us, we got
I've done
5
it.
right there.
Yeah,
That's right. My son can get in. My daughter's 12, but
No, yeah.
come on, we'll go to New York City. What do you need to get into a club in New York City? A face? Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You need the cover charge. That's
Yeah,
it.
That's it. Yeah. Exactly.
I've seen kids in comedy. I did Caroline's with kids in the front row.
Really? I hate
Yeah.
when there's kids in the audience.
I abuse
hate
them.
that.
I don't mind.
I hate it.
I take it
really
as an
wanna work
opportunity
with
to be
you.
dirtier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well-
Because you're the asshole that brings your kid to a comedy club.
Well,
It's your
that's the
own
thing.
fault.
That's the thing. It's a pizza place.
Oh, okay.
They don't
Well,
advertise
Shouldn't
as
have gotten that
comedy.
pizza today.
Yeah, I know. Really, you should have said, "Hey,
should
what's going
take
on
it to
here
go.
tonight?" I see a lot of people here. What's going on tonight?
One show was Good Friday a couple years ago, and we did the Mountainside Elks Club, and so of course the guy that was running the show, they were just finishing their and he did this whole thing where he was just starting a new one, and he was just brought up bloody underoos, and then realized that there were children sitting
Yeah.
literally 5 feet away from him. He's like, "All right, thank you, take care."
The way he tells.
He was so close anyway,
Oh,
and he
okay.
said something else like, "All right, and thank you, that's it." And how do you have to bail at that point? You start looking at a child and talking about bloody underwear.
It's just been like Santa's not real and left the stage.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I was trying to be clean at this one class, and there was a kid in the front. And they finally got up and left, and everyone's like the door closed, and everyone turned.
Did my very first whatever. You get 5 minutes open mic. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I tell 5 minutes worth of jokes. And the horrible part was it was an open mic, and I was in front of I didn't know. So then this girl comes up to me after, and she's been doing this for a while. She says, "Hey, that wasn't too terrible. Keep with it." So that was my
When you go on stage, and you have a really good set, and you can't get off, and you can't wait to do it again.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're a really good comic, or you really want to do it when you go on stage and you.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of things, comedy. But no, I did okay. I mean, I just kind of got up there. The mic was sounding weird. It kept having these sounds from the speaker.
Yeah, the
I never
feedback.
performed.
Aw.
Barry won't lie to you. If he
I
says
know.
you did, he's sincere about that.
No, I know. And I was telling him, Melissa, I was like, yo, I really do better than this. Because I, for the most part, I feel like out of
New York.
Right.
And the 6 o'clock show, it was brutal. It was brutal. But I had a good string of shows up until then, and every once in a while, you got to bring it back down to earth.
Yes, that's what
Like,
it.
listen,
That's I
this
think
is
the.
not- Everybody needs it once
Yeah.
in a while.
Well, that's like even the pros. They say they're never done working.
No,
they
they're never
still
done
think
working.
they
And-
suck.
And anybody
Yeah.
can have an off night, no matter who it is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You know what my worst time to have an off time was?
everyone else.
Yeah.
You see, I didn't put myself under that pressure to begin with. I like Kevin. I've worked with Kevin a couple times. I have no desire to do the show. None.
I just wanted like more exposure, but
Cat.
no, I couldn't even like the whole time I was just adjusting my pocketbook.
Who's this chick playing with a bra in front of me? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
She doesn't. I hope she doesn't think I'm gonna book her.
Really, really funny. I guess he performs at like Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
He popped in, so everyone got bumped, but that was nice.
Yeah, it's a small.
I had already got up. Yeah.
I got bumped 20-something years ago. I got bumped. People behind me, and Chris Rock walks in, and the manager's going, "Oh, come on, just go," and he's going, "No, no, 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 no," and he said, so when he finally gives in,
He bumped you.
he turns around and goes, "Okay, you, sorry." My spots, and we were laughing, but I mean, you get bumped, like you're there for that. And
Right.
Yeah.
if I had to get bumped, I could have been by worse. I mean,
Right.
I
If I'm gonna get bumped,
got to
Chris
hang
Rock isn't the bad way to
Right.
go.
I had to bullshit with Chris Rock for an hour. But,
Yeah, that is actually worth it.
This is what I'm going to do for a living.
Come on, he just did New Jack City at that
You know
point,
what I mean?
though. So
Yeah, he was floating around. He was well known. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. But he wasn't like he is today. And
Right.
McRibs at $250. You get 6. I just want one rib.
just want one rib.
One rib.
How much-
Won a Chris Rock impersonation contest.
Did you?
Really?
I did.
Nice.
Where?
At
Were you black for 10 minutes?
I was.
Nice.
It was at the Super Secret Show in Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
So it's super secret,
Yeah,
but it's not.
That's why we didn't know about it.
Right. They have a art room. Hundreds of people walking by.
Nice.
But yeah, it was
So it's
fun.
kind of like the Rock and Joe show. You're feeling the potential because it's a coffee shop by the train station, and all of a sudden, all these people are going by. It's like, oh wait, somebody might pop in here. Hey,
Yeah.
come on in here. We're doing comedy, and then
Yeah.
we're all just in a hurry to get. Give me a best joke right now.
Go
I
with
love
it.
when people say that on the street. Oh my God, you're a comic? Oh,
Yeah,
what's your
tell
best
me
joke?
something. Yeah,
oh,
right now.
Oh, I love being under pressure. And, you know.
So there's a woman who gives birth to her 7th child, right? It's like, what the beforehand, there was a like the guy came up and said, "Okay, well, who wants to get up and tell a joke?" So I said, "Well, of course I do." But 4 or 5 other people, you know, who did Dave Lipton did too.
Of course he did.
Dave
course he
Lipton.
did.
I know Dave Lipton. He's the
He's
doctor, right?
He was
Yeah.
a doctor, right? But I personally. now, Dave's that's a good joke. No, but
I have one this
it was,
week. Good.
It was a contest for $100, and a woman got up last, and she didn't have a good joke, but she won $100 because she had great tits.
Okay.
And even I had to concede, like, okay, listen, if somebody had to
doesn't
get
work
him,
Younger, I was about 7 or 8. My dad got these tickets to his fair, and it was a fair that only famous people were going to. It was in the city.
yeah,
And he was there, and it was the second time my dad had met him. I guess they met at another. Was dying of cancer. Was the security guard?
Oh, that helps.
oh, okay,
Yeah. So
So,
you know,
thank you, dead people.
Thank God for that guy.
yeah. Thank God for tumors.
Right.
Yeah.
So we went in, and my dad, I guess it was a bar there, and my dad was talking to Gilbert Godfrey at the bar. I hit the mallet, and but I accidentally hit myself in my woman
Like a
crotch.
cartoon?
Yeah. So, you know, believe it or not, we don't have appendix, but it's or an appendage, but
Wait.
it still hurts.
Wait, you.
No, it definitely was a lot different then now, too.
Yeah. Did you break your hymen?
I don't
That
know.
would be a great broken hymen story. You
I don't
never
know.
hear that. You hear the riding the bicycle and the horseback riding. You never hear it with the mallet bell joke.
The mallet at the celebrity
So I was
fair.
at the.
I
Yeah.
guess somehow So then that's when
I went to the carnival.
I
I'm
rode
no longer a-
a mallet
I'm
and
no-
it broke my hymen.
I went to the
I didn't ring the
carnival.
bell, but
I'm no longer a virgin. Next to the ballot.
all right, Preston, we're
So
gonna be
you-
getting
so
going in a little
you-
bit.
Oh,
gets
mallet,
better.
hit yourself.
it gets better. So my dad's called me over, to Gilbert Gottfried. So I'm walking over to him, and I couldn't even speak. I was like, hello. Hello. A little 7-year-old.
get hit in your woman crotch?
Probably 94, 95 maybe.
My God, I was. All right, let's
Yeah,
not
you
go
definitely
on
need to
this.
make an animated cartoon of that. Just put it on YouTube.
That actually would be
Absolutely.
amazing.
Absolutely, that would be
Alright,
funny.
So if anyone knows how to do that, because I don't
We'll
have
find somebody.
talent.
We get going. We have efuck.com. We do a clip of the week. I'm not sure how much you want to be in on that or not, and if you don't, I understand. But if you do, we're gonna do. I'm not sure if you're familiar with efucked.
I'm not.
All right, it's I wouldn't call it. Because even weirdos that watch it aren't doing it to jerk off. So just laying that out there. So before we get started with that, do you have anything you want to plug? And I'll get our sponsors on, and we'll have some fun with this.
No. There's two of us on there. There's a good-looking kid who plays music from Minnesota, and then there's me. So,
So I'm
and
gonna,
then I'm
gonna
on Twitter,
hit on a young
Twitter
guy that
and
plays music.
Instagram. Yeah, there's. Yeah.
So we're
He's
gonna add the
talented. He's
music.
got.
Yeah,
That's right.
great
That's
plug.
right.
All right, so we're just gonna say Uncomfortably Funny. We're sponsored by Coldcock Whiskey. And speaking of hitting yourself in the woman crotch, Fleshlight is one of our newer sponsors.
Yeah, when are we getting our?
Serious?
I'm waiting.
Product.
Yes, it would.
Or Hancock.
Now, for anybody, as Anthony would say, anybody playing at home with us right
Now
now,
I have to create my own. Call it man crotch.
if you go to efuck.com, we're looking at page 12 for our clip of the
Small
week.
child.
And what is this now? I'm sorry. What
Are they,
This is the best
we were
of
bullshitting over here.
the
Sorry.
best of naked
wait,
protesters.
do they want to chat? Are they in our area?
Yeah, they're in our area. They want to chat, these people.
They're upstairs.
Your son got that joke. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But you're making it sound
Have a
like
man
I
crotch
was.
whiskey. Relax.
Just joking. Just joking. Let's get a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, give him a shot. All
Give-
right, here
give
we
him the
go.
cold cock.
Naked Freedom.
Naked freedom. Here it comes.
Son of a bitch, my fucking. Here we go.
All right, turn it sideways so we get the.
I like how there's enough naked protesters to make a montage.
Yes.
There's enough of this.
Is that the
You know,
Afghani flag?
You know,
I don't
they're
know.
all
I'm
at the
not
nude
that good.
beach. That's what it is. All these protests are going on at the nude beach.
I don't think the one with all the different colors is Afghani.
Oh no!
The Irish flag. There you go,
Oh,
Shay.
no. I'm going to pull out my titties.
Oh my god, is that a floating chainsaw?
No.
Oh no, it's a helicopter.
No, it's a
What is
It
that?
does
It's
look
a
like-
penis.
it's a penis.
Nice. They put a dildo on a drone. That's amazing.
Nice.
Mark on our ass.
Oh,
Hey, now.
this is a right guard commercial.
This is a Vagisil commercial.
Yeah.
Wait, were they blurring out their fupas?
I hope
Not
so.
the vagina?
Unlike Anthony, I went tame. Amazing.
No, I think they're anti-rape and he flashed them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good, they should kick his ass. What a dick.
An Adam Sandler clip in there.
Yeah. They threw an Adam Sandler on E-Fucked. I'm sure he.
Oh, he's like
Young man
he's
impaled
trying
himself.
to be like Jesus.
Yeah, but that's not where Jesus had the nail.
No.
So
Well, there might have been.
They're
A,
not naked.
there might have been a fourth nail we don't know about. Just saying. hysterical.
Ah.
I know, it's freaking horrible.
All right, and that is the best of naked protesters.
Yes.
Page 12.
Page
Is
12.
there a
Page
video
12
for
on
the worst of
efuck.com.
naked protesters?
This,
You know what?
No, you don't want to look for the
wanna
worst of
see it.
anything on that site. Just
So, all right, so
I feel
basically.
like I like that.
all
I
right,
mean,
so-
I don't like it. But
No,
what
no,
the
but
hell?
basically, all right.
no, you wouldn't.
No, you know what? You couldn't.
Or
do
maybe
this
the one.
if you had a penis. I'm just saying. There's a guy who lays underneath like a board type thing, and he's
With-
just his
with
cock
just
and
enough
balls are
room
sticking out. But he's just hanging there, and then a woman comes along with some 6-inch fuck me pumps, and starts stamping
Oh,
all
yeah.
over
See,
him.
even
Oh,
she
no,
doesn't want
that's
to
a
see that.
thing. That's
And
a
then-
thing.
and then- yes,
I know someone
yes.
who saw that in real life.
And then she tries to take the heel and black and dress it up, name it Urethra Franklin. But anyway, but I was sitting here and I couldn't even look. And then the second I decided, all right, let me just take a gander. I looked over and I saw stomping with blood, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't have it, And that was it. I tapped out.
The
Who is
Into that?
she's not into that, but she's into this other world that they have, like these sex parties.
Okay.
And, like, dom and sub and
Yeah.
and whips and,
fun stuff.
and tying up and stuff. So she goes to
The
these
safe
parties.
word is
I was
no,
like,
no.
No,
"Did
you
really
know what?
watch
That's-
that?"
that's-
And she said that the guy looked like he was really enjoying it.
no. Well, you would have to. Why would you do that otherwise?
Shay, what is your famous line for this? And any girl that gets talked into doing this stuff on film,
What's that?
when did they know they were?
Ironically, it's a little ironic. I think we should do this again. Like, you know,
I
like
feel
when you
it's
see the
just an
people.
idea they get in their head.
Well, like the people who get thrown up on and they enjoy that. It's like, how do you find
Pooping?
that out?
How do you
Like
know that you
Pooping and
like
shit.
that?
How do you like that? It's like,
See? Yeah.
it's like, oh, that's disgusting.
Only thing I could think of.
Oh, you know what? I know. Let's take shit and rub it all over each other. What do you
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Like, I don't
Now
know.
listen, before you say no,
There's a
Well,
lot
that's
of
the
things.
other thing.
I,
You know,
this
like
is
people-
dog.
Yeah.
People do, you know, what are those things that you get like a pap smear with?
Mormon? What am I from out of town? Come on.
Not a soft cock in the house now.
Yeah. No, you know, like you see all these like bestiality videos, right?
Yeah.
And I just picture. Okay, so this is how it all started, right? It's a smoky bar because it has to be. Right, girl? You know what I mean? I got a dog. It's a wine runner. He's in the van, but he's hung like a bear. Okay, come on. You know? And then he did the whole sales pitch, and at the end she went, "Okay," you know, like what the fuck? Like what kind of abuse do you have to go to? There's someone's, "I want you to have sex with my dog," and she goes,
Behind
it was
them all.
something that went viral that I, like, it was on the news.
It was on Animal Planet at 3 a.m.
No, no, it was on the news. Like, they were trying to find this guy, like, because it, for...
Oh, like, the
Obvious
guy in
reasons.
Florida was having sex raping an alligator.
Yes, I saw that.
Because they were worried about the snake.
As it
Anymore.
is, you know, we finally,
Everybody's running away when they see me.
we can finally get some action, and the cops are
I
taking it
never
away.
thought about, like, alligators having sex.
Well, what do you think? They just myopically divide?
I mean, no, I'm
How
just
do you think
wondering...
that happens? No,
I thought
mean,
they laid
how,
eggs.
Like how they do.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you got to get that something to clean it, so you know.
Yeah.
Where do they keep the eggs?
Where does he keep his penis?
It, like, retracts, like a lipstick, right?
No, that's the dog.
Like a lipstick.
Yes.
Retracts like.
What I'm saying, I knew you would understand.
No, I get it. I grew up there. I get it. It
4th
was
of
probably
July
me.
weekend.
It was probably me.
4th of July weekend. No, I can't remember her name. It wasn't you though. It was definitely a girl.
No, I might have had a wig on. I used to do that. No, anyway. No, I don't know. Some of these weird things you see.
So first they realize they like pain.
Well,
Then
we
they,
also
you
watched
know-
a video clip of a guy who decided, you know what would be fun? I see this mouse trap, right? And this mouse is having all this fun getting caught in there, so I'm going to put my penis in the mouse trap and I'm going to let it slap.
That's like the people that hang themselves.
No, no,
And-
no.
and- And then he's pulling the thing off. He can't get the tack out.
Yeah, it got stuck. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
God.
another one I tapped out on.
God. And then the guy with the
Anthony
saw.
enjoys this stuff. That's
He
why.
loves it. That's the other thing. Him and I we're facing this way, and we're like, oh my God. And Anthony's
He's like,
over
come
here.
on, turn
He's
around, you
got-
pussy.
I'm not gonna do that.
No.
He got 2 pieces of plexiglass that screw together, and he put his penis in there, and he screwed them till it's like this.
Till it was
And-
flat.
But now you could look
Like a
through and
garbage
see.
compactor.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
like a
flat.
vice grip.
Like like
But-
a vice.
Damn, it's just this.
I know, really. What do you ever want to pee again? What the fuck?
Pee, have sex, have a child.
No, the third one's ridiculous. But I'm saying, that's. I mean, if they said you could have another child, I'd be like, "Where's the plexiglass?"
I do apologize.
Yeah, that took a twist. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah. We have a way of going on tangents.
Yes. All right, so give us the name of this place again.
Yes.
Rosati's.
Rosati's.
In case one of our 3 listeners happen to be in the huge.
Huge.
All right, dude, it was good talking.
Well, hey, guys.
What's that?
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no
nice
problem, man.
meeting you other two.
Nice meeting you, Preston.
Yeah, good talking to you,
Via the
Preston. I will
talking.
reach out on. I will reach out on thy book of face. Bye bye.
I don't think I've ever said that to someone.
No.
Good luck with your studies.
Yes.
Yeah, not even when I was studying.
Like, but I like. He's a good guy though. So
No, have you ever met him?
in person, we in the fuck chat room.
Yeah. Are you in the? Are you in the long leg stockings, fishnet stockings chat room? Is that
Oh,
you?
that's another thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you can go.
What, fishnet?
Someone else that I know. I swear none of these people are big, but
Yeah.
I
No,
swear
gonna
of
say.
course. No, we know.
Tell names.
we went to the city to try on leggings for someone. Just tried on leggings.
Just try them on leggings for
Just
someone
tried
else.
on, like, put on leggings,
For someone else to watch.
took them off, put on a different pair.
Wait. So he or she?
Is it a
Wait.
guy?
I'm not. It's not
Was
my
it
thing.
you?
It's
Yeah, you
not
know
my
what?
thing. I'm just
Honestly,
saying. I get it.
I don't
though.
like my filth that clean. I want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I
It's-
mean, I still think, it's weird that there's a market for that.
It's a fetish.
There's a market for anything.
There's a
really.
fetish for a lot.
It
of
really
things.
is. Yeah.
You know, there's people like even just
And is the sub.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is the dom. She has to text him every morning. Good morning. She has to, like, ask.
Oh,
him
so she's in a
before she
regular
does
relationship.
things.
She's
No,
a
but he doesn't have to. Like, he can go and have sex with anybody he wants.
Right.
She's not allowed to.
Are there any
oh,
Doms
so,
named
so,
Dom?
So again,
I've never heard of that
oh
before.
wait, so she's just married.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. Good for her.
True.
So how long have
Funny,
they been
but I
married?
tell her- She's gonna laugh at that. That's funny.
What about you, Michelle? What do you got coming up?
Yeah. What do you got coming up?
61st.
61st and first.
61st and 1st.
Yep.
It's the world famous Dangerfields.
It is.
They
It is
have-
world famous. It actually is.
Yeah, and they have the same
I-
carpet now as
I-
they did back then.
A lot of people have walked on that carpet.
And
a lot
what's
of
his
people
name
have
is
stood
still
on that
there.
stage.
Tony.
And
I
oddly
don't
enough,
get, like, why
No
doesn't
way
he
he could
tell
find
me?
another fucking job. What a horrible guy. No.
the first time I seen him was on TV when Young Comedian Special when Dice was on and Sam Kinison was on
Yeah.
because Rodney was yelling at him outside
Yeah.
for like a minute.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. The only thing I don't like about that place, look for.
It's kind of messed up because I was actually going like this at one point.
You know what? The very first time I ever got on stage, I did that. My voice cracked and I was sweating and I didn't realize you can't see anybody.
Right.
So I got up and I'm like doing this is so unprofessional. I'm like, so
I did it too, but I wasn't even like.
Yeah.
I love the place. It's a great place. I would love to go back there, and someday I probably will. But that's just a set. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you got to
Yeah,
have a
'cause
set,
that's
which
what I
I
was trying
do.
to do. I was
But I
really
do.
trying to
I
do
mixed a lot of the crowd in because that's just kind of like my forte.
Yeah, me too.
But I tell you what, that's not a good place
with
for
the
it.
crowd work, you come up with stuff that's
Good at it, it's him.
Yeah, I like hosting shows.
Like
I'm
when we
actually
did
doing-
the Elks back in November.
Yeah.
We did a Elks Lodge fundraiser, and like he was ripping into this lady saying that she's robbing dead people.
Yeah. Mhm.
She's an estate planner.
Yeah, she's
like,
an estate planner. And
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you rob dead people.
they're laughing, but
Yeah.
just digging into her, ripping people off and robbing
That's
the
always
dead.
the funniest stuff, though.
Yeah.
That's the often funny
Because you
stuff.
know what the other thing is? I
flavors.
don't do a lot of my material when I host. But my job as a host, I think, is to get the audience in.
Yeah.
Right.
To get them engaged. They think it's fucking this
Energy.
past
past year?
this past Saturday, not this past Saturday, was it? 2 Saturdays ago, I was in Greenwood Lake, New York, and these people. The 6 o'clock show was horrible because it was dinner time. I'm
And they were
hey,
there for
I'm
dinner
like-
only.
I was like, hey, but how's everybody doing? You having a good time? I'd like a cider. And they wouldn't stop. Then we did an 8:30 show, and that was much better because it was more just drinks. But still not great. It was and I can't blame the place itself. I don't think was conducive to comedy. It was cut up. There was, but the bar was right beyond this one wall, and it was loud, and they weren't there to see the show at all. So I mean, it's just I can't. I'm not one of those people. It wasn't the crowd.
Yeah.
It wasn't the room. I
was
guess,
everything.
I guess it was. I sucked. You know what? I sucked. It was just.
Like
I said, once he gets the upstairs room going, if you to do comedy upstairs, because it's a big room. It's a
Yeah.
you're paying to see a comedy show. You're going upstairs. There's a bar up there, and
Just for that.
So there's some places that are just conducive.
But there's not going to be a show this week. There's something scheduled besides that he forgot to mention.
So who's this Bonner? What room?
Mike
is he?
Bonner.
Mike
He has
Bonner.
the station in Cranberry.
Yeah, it's on 130 in Cranberry, New Jersey. And
You get
it
your
far
you get
from
your
there?
8 to 10 minutes. It's
Yeah.
about 15-20 minutes from here. Just show up.
sucks. Yeah, just show up.
And
He might,
see
he
if,
might throw you a spot. Maybe someone else won't show up. He'll throw you
Yeah,
a spot.
worst,
Yeah.
either that'll happen or worst case scenario, I sit and enjoy my friend's show, and
Yeah, you could do
No,
that too.
that is
Grab
the
some
worst
cake.
case scenario.
that's why I said worst case scenario. But I mean, it's Anthony and Shay. I don't
Yeah.
mind it.
Bonner's room is great because he fills it up, but sometimes the crowd is old.
Usually.
And I run hot and cold there because I always do sets. I don't host there ever.
You know what I found out? They love crowd work.
Yeah, no, I.
That's
no,
all.
I'm-
That's all
I'm-
they respond to.
I've for me, it's all
Yeah.
new, and then because I have a couple of bits that I do off of crowd work that I
Right.
did 2 years ago, and I got something out of it that I could continue to do.
Yeah.
That's what
That you can
the
work, but
things
you
I
got to do a
off of
lot of
this.
crowd work. Though you got to mix more crowd with them, and that I'm not as good with. So I want to be.
Yeah, you can
'Cause-
come out for that, right?
When is it?
Come to Bridgetown,
June 17th, Saturday night.
We're actually producing a show there. Me, Anthony, and Dave.
Can I get a
So-
spot?
We
We'll
have
see.
we have a headliner.
Yeah.
I'm hosting. If you, oh my gosh, she could do a wicked bad 38 seconds. Shit, for me, like 5 minutes. Like if that were sex, that's twice with a nap in the middle. You know what I mean?
First, I thought you said
Twice.
In the middle. I was like, oh,
That's-
you're eating
for me, that's-
appetizers, too?
For me, that's once with a 30.
Yes.
That's gonna be a great
That's
show.
gonna be fun. You should try to
That's
get
good.
on
You
that.
should
or
try to
I
get
will.
on that show.
I'll-
You try to, or at the very least, come down.
The
Yeah,
last
that's gonna
time
be
we went
fun.
to Atlantic City, me and Anthony, I don't know if he told you guys how that's why he put me on the podcast. The other one was because of what I
Yeah.
did in Atlanta. Sanders. So as far as I remember, as everyone dared me, or I said dare me to go over there
Yeah.
and fake hump him or grind, whatever you call it. So everyone's like, yeah, sure, you do it. I'm like, okay. So I went over. And he looked at me like confused. And he's like, for Trump? And I was like, no, you're Bernie Sanders, right? And then he looked at me even more confused. So then I left, and a couple minutes later, the bouncer, security, came up to me.
Oh,
And
really?
they're like, hey.
anymore either.
They cut that out before they closed it down. So
Yeah, he was the director. He was something up there. Director, I don't know.
He was director of letting it go to
Something,
shit
yeah,
because it's
yeah.
closed. It's dark as hell now. It's all closed up. Planet.
that room is available though.
Yeah, of course it is for you to stand there. Planet Hollywood just
Okay.
bought it. Planet Hollywood bought the Taj Mahal,
So
and they're
what
gonna
are
make
they
it into a Planet Hollywood, like a Planet Hollywood hotel casino that like they have in Vegas.
Oh, that's
I
kinda
think it's
cool.
is it Planet Hollywood or one of those? One of
actually
those.
kinda
Or
I believe that I went to.
They
it.
have a Hard Rock
Restaurant.
but
Okay.
this is Hard Rock out in Vegas. Is a whole hotel,
Hotel.
casino,
Okay.
the whole big glitzy chutzpah. So, you know chutzpah, right? You're half Jewish, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm only
Isn't-
1%.
isn't the good spot?
Right
I thought it's like if you say
Chutzpah.
like he's got chutzpah, it means like he's got.
yeah,
like,
he's got
balls.
he's got matzahs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know from funny?
He's doing a good Jew.
He does a lot of
I got a
do
lot of do impressions. Yeah.
do some
Listen, you want to dance?
So many people I went to high school with.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that was you. No, you'll probably see it on the 3rd. I have a bit where about Forrest Gump, and I do a bunch of impersonations that follow it. That's usually the first one.
but it's close enough.
It's close enough.
And people are like, "Oh, he's doing it. That's great."
And if you can do impersonations, you're really good because
Yeah,
it's so
I got-
everyone can like impersonations.
Yeah, everyone gets in on that joke. That's when I do a set. That's my closer. Although I figured that out like at the wrong time. Like I, boom, you know. But these are the things you learn. You know, you get on stage and you're like, that was, you know. I got off, and the guy who ran the show was like, "No, you should have closed." I'm like, I know that now.
We like that now.
Yeah.
I was just trying to reintroduce that bit because I haven't. We got Thursday too.
Yeah, we got latitudes in Forked River.
Forked River.
Forked the River. What? What are you?
Forked?
What are you from fucking Staten Island?
All
We're
right.
going down the
Forked
Forked
River.
Forked River. You learn something new every day.
I'm gonna call it Forked River when we get there. To
Yeah,
everybody.
I probably will too. Like when I did that show out in
It's gotta
Pennsylvania.
be a common thing,
It's gotta be.
Yeah, well, if you read it, it says forked.
right?
And you would think, okay, there's a river that comes to a spot where it goes two different ways. That would be a
The guy last week that called, the comedian from Austin called in.
Austin.
And we were joking about like the whole basement of the Alamo. He's like, everybody in Texas hates that fucking joke. We all fucking hate it.
Yeah.
You people suck for still telling that thing. I'm
Still
like,
telling the joke
it's
about
still
the
fucking
Alamo.
funny.
About the Alamo.
From Pee Wee.
Coming over, he looked out the window and said, "Are we getting landscaping done today?"
All right, we're gonna end on that one. Outro. End the show.
You've been listening to the Uncomfortably Funny podcast. Post on Twitter.
Push my ears back.
Dave Hodge
I like it though. I've been trying to get them back for years. When my son was born, I almost taped him down his ears.
Shay
My friend was like, "You gotta tape his ears down."
ears back so
Yeah.
Now go